Hello survivors! Welcome to another video. This one is a live stream. How are we doing today, guys? How are we doing today? Being distracted with PMs and stuff. Hope everyone's doing alright though. Let's get everything going. Need to get the training grounds. Yes. Training grounds. Done. Done. 1 second, guys. Okay, we're good. We're good. How are we all doing? How's it going? Another Thursday stream, guys. Another one in the books. Hope everyone's doing alright. Keith, what's up, Keith? Number one. Number one. You are... It's special, man. It's special. Got them notifications nice and quick. Nice and quick. I do wonder, do you get it from Discord or does the YouTube notifications actually come through on time? Because some people don't get your YouTube notifications straight away. Who else we got? We've got Cruzito Valdez. I'm back. Indeed, I haven't seen you for a while. You've got some competition now, Cruzito. Keith has been taking the number one spot on those comments. A lot. A lot. What's up, ICB as well? Top 3. There we go. What's up, guys? Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. We've also got Hannah. What's up, Hannah? Jonathan, King Wrath, Michael, Colton. Thank you very much for tuning into my stream, guys. I'm just getting the energies. The league points. Grinding out league points at the moment. Hey, Lucky, you grinding for Amber? I guess. I'm not really grinding, honestly. It hasn't been too bad. I haven't claimed all the cards that I can claim. Is it this region or is it my other region? I think it must be my other region. Oh, I haven't completed. See, look. I've got enough to claim 4k more cards. I just need to do the roadmap. We'll do the roadmap right now. My other region, I completed the roadmap. So it was hard to keep up which region I've done what in. So we'll do the roadmap now. And I can claim 4,000 cards. I've already got 2 ambers. So quick maths, guys. I only need to get 2 more 1,000 cards. That's it. And I need to max out my ambers, which I'll probably do in the weekend's level ups. I think they're quite close to max anyway. Third try, got fast healing on Jackie. Happy days, happy days. You like her third slot then? That'll be the only reason to get fast healing on Jackie would be because you like her third slot. Otherwise, it's better to just make a separate weapon for her. Good evening. What's up, Queen Phoenix? Thank you very much for tuning in as well. I've got fast healing on a weapon I use for Tanya. Yes. It's good to have fast healing on your fast defensive team weapons. Impenetrable defense is a nice combo though. You know, it's something that cannot be resisted. You cannot resist it. You can disarm it. You cannot resist it, you know. You can't cleanse it, you know, nothing like that. It's you get hit by that and that's it. That's the way it goes. I aim to get Tanya, need to level her 2 5-stars and get some more cards. Currently run Jackie lead with fast healing, Trader, Jesus, and with a blocking pistol. Rosita under pressure and Shane. Rosita under pressure. Who's Rosita? Oh, fast Rosita, of course. And Shane, okay. Okie dokie. Keep trying to get cleanse on Trader, but no luck. Yeah, I was trying for ages, and then it looks like I might have to actually reset my Trader's cleanse after a while, but we'll see. I'm still debating it. Busy watching ads, but I'm back once again. What's up, Renegades? Yeah, I've been watching ads. I've been watching some ads myself. Coins, coins, coins. Gotta get the coins, coins, coins. I use Jackie, Trader, Tanya, Jesus, and Pete, but hoping to swap Pete out for Lee. He's almost ready. Jackie, yeah, I mean, yeah. Pete's in there for revise, but you've got Tanya, so you're all good. Lee would be nice. Lee would be good. I have run out of varnish, but got like 20 grease. Yeah. It can be difficult. It can be difficult if you run out of one particular thing, but then, I mean, in a way, it can make things easier. When varnish pops up in you know, claimable rewards, you're always going to go for it. It's going to be the priority for you. So it's a mixed bag there, to be honest. Most people claim Varnish anyway, but yeah. Also pulled a gold trauma resist this morning for trader. Did you get 50%? Over 50%? That's the important thing. That is the important thing. Okay, there we go. We're gonna get this one, and we're gonna get 1,000 cards. I'm gonna claim it all at the same time. So we're going to complete the entire roadmap. What's up, Bio? Welcome to the stream. I hope Lee will work for you. I haven't really seen him used properly in a team. It's just about his first turn active. That's the thing. He needs basically lots of specialists in the same team as him. And that team has a lot of specialists. There is Jesus in that team. But Jesus is good. But it needs a lot of specialists. He can protect his own specialist ability. He can protect Trader. And he can protect Tanya. And Tanya is the most important one there to protect. Because Outlast is annoying. Yo, what's up, Carl? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Do you use HP or defense mods on Trader? I would try and aim to balance them both if you can. I should be careful with autoing this. There could be like a payback or something. I just love the fact that Noah's just putting in work though. Douche, 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 douche. I wish you could buy pizza with coins. I would use it to try and get Marge. Oh, right. Pizza for coins. Yeah. I mean, they might. They might. I have got some weapons to open today, guys, but I have got one less weapon than usual. And this is because I clicked disable. You see this pop-up that's just popping up every now and again? I click disable, and you know what happens when I do that? It takes me to one of my armories, and it just instantly opens the weapon. Nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. And so I opened a weapon. It was for Rampage, and I didn't get it. I didn't get it, so I didn't miss anything. But I didn't get Rampage on a Tara weapon. I really want Shaquille. I don't know. I'm not sold on Shaquille. I think he looks cool and everything. But I think, unless there's not better characters than him available. Oh, here we go. I saw one. I saw one. I see you. Okay, is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. We're good. Okay, Bruce, we know, we understand, we get. You're strong, like a bear, because you are a bear. I got strong attacks on Michonne, going for 1535. Would you keep it? Not really. That sucks, man. That sucks. I'm lucky that in all the attempts I've tried to get 1535 on my strong characters, I haven't got strong attacks by accident. I've seen some people get on Brutus and stuff, and it just... the person who's holding it doesn't get the buff, and you'd want Michonne to get the buff, you know? I got one last... When did I get... Did I get one on Monday, guys? I got one on Monday, and it's for a Rick weapon, so it's going to be perfect. I mean, I could put it in his hands right now for this roadmap, and I'll show you. It's awesome, and you could go in a team with Erin in it, and I can, as long as you've got, I reckon, 3 strong characters, including Rick, so like Rick plus 2, you could get away with it. So I could have like Erin lead and let's say Amber, and I reckon that'll be fine. And they're going to get a 30% boost. So if I put it in his hands right now, let me see, this one. So now everyone's going to get an attack boost, and then I think if I just put a strong character on the side, it probably counts as 40%. Let me have a see. There, it counts as 50%. Oh yes, because I got 5 in. Sorry, I was miscalculating a little bit. But now everyone's got a 50% attack boost. Like basic attacks are just doing so much damage as long as they hit. As long as they hit. I use pure HP on that team when I can. Some are offset mods, but they go along with Jackie's lead. Pure stats, HP on defense, on Trader's weapon. Yeah, you see, you need to have high defense as well. If you do really high HP, you're susceptible to things that don't, you know, take HP number into account, like infection and pure damage. If you've got really high defense, you got things that don't take defense into account, like bleed, burn, that sort of thing. So having them balanced, and also pure damage. If you have really high defense but like low HP, you'll still get wrecked really quickly, because even with just rushes. It's better to have like 10,000, 10,000 than 12,500, 7,500 for either balance. There might be like a perfect balance, like 10.3, 9.7, but 1 for 1 is generally the best way to go. Generally. I pulled S-Class Marge from pizza bags. I'm jealous. I have got my pizza bags to open once I've got all 20 on both my regions. I'm going to do a video on that. Have you seen the calendar update? Lee and Ape cards. Not just that. It does look like they're doing a sliding scale for those cards. I will talk about it more on my Sunday video, but those are the same cards we had last week, and it is in the order they were released. And it looks like every 2 weeks they're just going to shift it to the left, and you're going to lose the 2 on the left and gain 2 more on the right. And it looks like the 4 on the left are going to always be 100, and the 4 on the right are always going to be 60. So that means, like, right now we've got Lee and Abraham have just come in. So effectively, in a month's time, those will go into the 100 slot. But if you want them early, you can claim them from the 60 slot. Which is both awesome and sucks at the same time. But I think in about a month's time, I'll be in a good spot where I don't have many of those characters. I have a lot of the characters that are in the 100 slot right now. So, but I think in the future, I won't have as many. Okay, sorry, I missing some comments. I didn't really know how to mod Rosita's weapon, so I went with Under Pressure. Oh, right, okay. Because I thought it would go well with Bide. I guess. She has to be controlled, right? I think Under Pressure would be better if it was just any control, not just like the specific ones that it requires. My princess is max level with rings. Then I bought Battle Pass and got enough to S-Class Michonne and Beta, so I got them S-Class a few days ago. Nice. 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 I am slowly working on my beta on the side. I've got other priorities, but he is getting boosted. How Varnish was accessible with those tokens for the event? Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's always the side rewards you can claim there, but yeah. I've got a Platinum Trauma Resist for a mod on my trader, but I haven't fully upgraded it yet. As long as you get 50% plus, yeah, you're good. What do you think of the new tournament crate system? I think it's a great change. Also, yes, I think the trauma mod was 63%. Happy days then. Yeah, I think the rewards are massively boosted, and I think it's in preparation for Conquest, honestly. I think they're doing this in preparation for Conquest. That's the only reason they do this sort of big change, unless there was going to be a reset. So it's going to be one of two reasons. There's going to be a reset, so they're just boosting the rewards to make it seem like everything's great, and then they're going to do a reset with a new tier of characters, or it's in preparation for Conquest because our rosters need to be deeper. I'm hoping it's the deeper rosters bit, personally. I'm hoping it's the deeper rosters, but yeah, we'll have to see. Managed to pick up 6-star Reverend Jerry from an SC pool, but still pissed at the RNG switch. RNG switch? I don't know what you mean. Any pulls for Raven or no? I'm tempted. I am tempted. I am trying to save for 100. It's hard if I keep doing 10 pulls now and again, you know? It's hard. What's up, Boris? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Just plowing through this map slowly but surely. I haven't really kept an eye on it. Might do a lockdown special, just blitz myself, you know. It's the way I do sometimes. I need MJ and Lee. MJ, I think, is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. The fact that he's a tank and you can take him in tank arenas and has some usability there is great. I'm giving Clem the 1535. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. I got your same green team. Was building one for Rick. Yeah. Rick is like... It's perfect. It's perfect for Rick. The strong attacks weapon. It's just... Because he doesn't get himself, but he doesn't need it. And he buffs everybody else. He's green himself. You can guarantee one extra person that's going to hold it. It's awesome. Obviously, he's green himself because... Yeah, it's a strong weapon, so he has to be green. But you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying. Look, would you be able to do a video going over your teams with mod weapons? Would help to know what direction to start working towards. I did a stream. You can check it out on my channel. It's called Modding My Teams. It's literally just called like Mod Guide or something. Modding My Teams for War. And I did it like less than 2 weeks ago. The one I did before that was like 6 months ago. It was a while ago, but yeah, that one was only 2 weeks ago. It's really long, but yeah. It is really long. What do you think is the best 4 slot for strong tunes on defense? That's the thing, Hannah. You're asking the good questions. Is there a good 4 slot? The best 4 slots for majority of the defense team characters I find are ones that affect the entire team, not the ones that affect the individual. So like fast healing, tough healing, and the alert buffs. Cleanse is good, but it's generally like, you know, it can be a problem, but it's generally only character specific. You know, strong characters don't really have anything except Stonewall. And I mean, defense down is really problematic, but is it that big an issue? Oops, gonna have to autofill. I don't think I need to make a team. Hopefully it'll autofill me a good team. Surely it'll do it. I'll just take in my strong team with strong attack weapon, I think, and we'll put that weapon on her. I like how it doesn't do the right weapons on right people. It's like, I'm going to throw these weapons just anywhere. And we'll take Rosa. We'll get another buff. Do we get 60% boost? Oh my god. OP. OP right now. I would, but yeah, I don't know, Hannah. There aren't many defensive options, if I'm honest. I would give Nor 100% crit chance, but since giving her a 1535 on top of the surrounding characters, giving her 1535, the 100% chance would be unnecessary. No, she will still not get 100% crit with 1535s around her. And you will still need to mod her for crit as well. So like, it's actually beneficial because you'll be able to use an attack mod and an extra attack versus, so her overall damage output goes massively boosted with 100% crit. Yo, what's up, Moon? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Also, did you guys see the war rewards? I was just actually messaging Moon before the stream. Magna's at 50 cards and Marge is at 40. That's this weekend's a pretty good war crate, guys. Not gonna lie, this weekend's got a pretty good war crate. I think the other characters in there are May at 50, but I think majority of people will probably take Marge over May. And I can't remember the other person at character at 40, if I'm honest. I think Akira is at 30 as well. But damn. Magna 50, Marge 40, that's great. I really like your content and it's really useful. Keep up the good work, just wanted to let you know. Thank you very much, Remy, appreciate that. All you have to do is support my channel and my content. If you like a piece of content, hit that like button, it really does make a difference. I have seen nearly 20 people hit the like button on today's stream. I do appreciate it. And if you are someone who wants to watch my content on a regular basis, there is this subscribe button as well. And all that's absolutely free. If you do want to do any financial support for my channel, there is the join button. You can see the join button. You can click that and it just gives you a walkthrough of what it means. For as little as $1 a month or £1 a month, that's $12, £12 a year. You can support my channel. Your name goes green in chat. You see all these green names in chat with badges next to the name. These guys are financially supporting my channel and it means so much. Thank you very much to all you guys. They also get access to emotes. Chicken emotes. The wave. There we go. Buttbeak, hit me up with the wave. Love the chicken emotes. And if you do connect your Discord, like, or you're going to your Discord and you connect to your YouTube in Discord, your name changes color as well. It goes red just to signify, hey, this guy is supporting me. Thank you very much. This guy or gal, should I say? When I say guy, I just mean person. That's what I mean. Tell Callie 1-for-1 is the best way to go. Callie, I definitely would probably go for Callie over Shaquille in this event on my extras. I prefer HP over defense, with the current meta being bleed, trauma, and soon burn. Teams will be weak to trauma regardless of stats. I mean, I get what you're saying, but percentage damage is just always there, right? Percentage damage is just always there. And you don't want to make yourself weak to the thing that's always there. But, I think using a heavy HP-based attack team isn't terrible. Like, if we were going to make a more defensive attack team to try and, you know, utilize trauma, bleed, and stuff like that, that's absolutely fine, because you are most likely getting burn, bleed, trauma on defense teams and not getting percentage damage on defense teams. But the other way around is risky. I think with defense teams, you've got to make yourself so well-rounded. Otherwise, you're going to be susceptible to something that just literally just carves you up. It will just carve you up. It won't even be, like, close. You can get one turned. Even if you've got a really good March team, you can get, like, 1 or 2 turned by, like, a specialist team. If you haven't protected yourself against that specialist team, it's just going to just blitz right through you. Is Marcus any good? I've nearly got enough cards for the S-Class. Marcus isn't... I mean, I've got him. I've not really used him. He's okay as a leader, I guess. That's pretty much the only usability I think he's got as leader. What's she going to revive the other revive? Okay. Okay. Not so bad. It's going good, Bubby. Thank you very much for asking. What's up, Mohammed? What's up, Tex? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I'm thinking about putting Michonne on my Harry team. Thoughts? Really, you've got to make her mad defensive. I think her balance isn't that bad. Let me check mine out. I like the fact that I can just revert back to base on characters that I've got. That's such a massive boost. I've already completed this roadmap, but let's just check her. Like if I click on a character, click VMAX, I can see where she was. I mean, she's just got a little bit too low stats in my opinion. She really is a attack toon. I mean, the bonus you're going to have is any team coming up against Michonne in a heavy team is going to have less attack. So she's going to get like, effectively she's going to have defensive bonuses because of the attack down on the attack team. But you're going to have to gear out so well defensively. And I mean like everything, defensive weapon, defensive mods, maybe even like an inline character. Like I created this character. I think I showed you guys already. There we go. We've got some cards. We'll claim those in a second. I created this character to buff someone else. Like this guy is literally just in my team to be a tank. Like he is a tank, but he's just there to be like a meat shield. He's gonna take a hit because of his specialist skill, but also look at the weapon I crafted for him. Right, look at that 4 slot. Gives 12% HP to all teammates in a line. That may not seem like a lot, but it multiplies with weapons and leader skills. So if I put another character in the same line as him, he gets that buff as well, Shane, but also the other character does as well. And they can get just like an extra 1,000 HP, which is a lot on a defense team. So you're gonna need someone like that, I think, behind or in the same line as Michonne. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna have problems, man. You're gonna have problems. So like if I show a defense team with that on, you can see Wang Fa has got 8,000 HP, and he hasn't really got much in the way of boosting. But if I was to put him in the line with Trader, like Trader's base is 8.5, we put him in the line 9.4. So it just goes up by 1,000. So it is actually quite a nice little boost to get that sort of extra stat, and you'll require that, especially on strong teams like Hannah was talking about before. Not much you can do, unfortunately, on strong teams. Not much you can do. Okay, let me just get rid of some of my energy. Get that training grounds rolling again. We're up to over 2 days. Amazing. Amazing. I've been at like 14 to 20 hours for ages, so it's nice to see that climbing again. Nice to see that climbing. Okay, let's claim these cards. I'm gonna get 4K here. I'm gonna get 4K. What's up, Lotion Man? On the calendar is an unnamed event. Do you know what it is? I think it was removed on the secondary screenshot. It might be one that's just like in planning stages. They generally always have one that starts around that time. And that's why I said in my last video on last Sunday, I was like, there's most likely going to be an event starting on the Wednesday or Thursday. It generally happens. Okay, that's 2K. So we're now going to be 2K away from getting the S-Class. I'm not sure what my level situation is on her. I'm not sure what the level situation is on her. I think there's a possibility you can get such a nice, like, really nuclear team with this character, honestly. The fact that she attacks everybody. If you can get her in a team with like 3 strong characters, she can go off really quickly. And like because she's got a second turn command rush, right? That's who Amber is. We do not want to claim any more 5 stars. That would be a mistake. Okay, Amber's all the way down the bottom. Okay, my beaters are ready. I actually can claim him today. Okay, we're going to claim him today. I've definitely got the cards to claim him. I'm pretty sure she's turn 2, right? Turn 2, 100% AP. Right. So turn 2, she can rush. and she can have like 30% attack boost from the strong attacks weapon that I've got. And does she get an attack boost from this? Yeah, she gets 50% attack from this, so that strong attacks isn't required. So I can maybe change the team to work differently. And yeah, she's going to be nuts. If you put her in the right team, a revive block as well with the rush for 2 turns. Looking good. And then she'll get a follow-up if required as well, so looking good. Yeah, I know. I'm not claiming. We're not doing that. I got 53% on the Platinum Trauma Resist, so Trader so good at that. That isn't great, but at least you can use it on Trader and it'll work. I'm 2k cards away from claiming S-Class Rick, and my Shivas need to be maxed out, then I can claim S-Class Shiva and Rick as well. Happy days. Happy days. I have got Shiva. I haven't been doing much of her, honestly. I did plan to level her up, but she's just been sitting on the sidelines a little bit. I still need to claim these tokens, guys. I'm hoping, like, it's not going to happen, but I'm hoping, like, the times 10 claim is going to come in. I'm pretty sure they can't add that midway through, but you know, a man can hope. What's up, Captain Trips? It's good, all right. Thanks for tuning in and checking in. It's all good. It's all good. I was wondering your opinion on who you will put in a team with Jeremiah as lead. I mean, if you look at my last 2 videos, Raven and Jeremiah himself, I did a couple of attack teams with Jeremiah as the leader, and you can see that. Look at this crate, guys. This crate on the far right now. 104. I can actually just claim a straight up S-Class on my choice here. That's nuts, right? And there's still this week's events to come. I needed at least 50 of these. But did I claim my stuff in here already? Battle Pass. I've still got cards to spend, you see. I think I'll buy 2 of these now. I think I'll buy 2 of these. And then I think I'm actually going to buy 1 of Michonne and not buy any beta cards now. And I'll just buy 2 of these. So this is why I was patient with it to see where it'll go. If I was planning to buy a lot of beta cards, but didn't need to. I need to have what, 3.5k, 3,500. We need to open. Why did I think I needed to open 50? Man, that would have been a mistake. Let me just check my beta situation. He's all the way down the bottom. He's that untimed S-Class. Okay, we need to claim 35. 35. Let's get it. And we've got S-Class beta. Yeah, I think we've got a few platinum mods in today's stream as well. Not sure. 3? Yeah, we've got 3 later on. 3 in this region anyway. 103 of these crates, man. Okay, that's 1, 2, nope. 3, 4. Okay, we claimed 5. Alright, I need 30 more. I'm gonna just catch up with chat a little bit more. What's up, Noah? Why calling people noobs? What the hell? This is toxic, man. Toxic. What's the no-name event next week calendar? Starts Tuesday. It's probably a mistake that they added it to the calendar. But there probably is an event lined up for next week. And they just haven't named it yet. How do I feel about Jeremiah? I think he's a good leader. I did a first look video on him. If you want to go check that out, that's what you should do to get my opinion on it. But he is a really good leader. The fact that he's rainbow leader is nuts. Don't be judgmental, but I finally got Priya. Already crafted the perfect rampage weapon, and I was gone for a year. I'm not really being judgmental. It doesn't matter when you get Priya. Just get Priya, basically. Just get. They just announced that Holiday Wheel stats will stay. Pretty awesome. They made that change. Yeah. I've been tight-lipped on that one. I've been doing my best, guys. I'll be just like, yeah, they might announce something soon. I've known for a little while. It's just like sitting here, just like, they're gonna do more. They're gonna now announce that, please. Okay, let me just check that. Let me just check that. And the characters that are being added are interesting. So we've got S-Class recruits with 5 times chances. And if we read through, it's going to be quite a short post. But it just says the holidays have come and gone, and with them holiday recruits will be officially leaving recruits and rewards. With that said, we've taken a hard look at the reception of holiday recruits and have come to the conclusion that the original S-Class recruits experience would benefit by retaining the changes in holiday recruits, starting with the next week's promo. Starting with next week's new recruit Raven. S-Class recruits will maintain the 5 times chances at the same number of S-Class fighters that you've enjoyed over the holiday. In addition, we will be once again swapping out some of the S-Class fighters currently available in the wheel. Imani, Mr. Lou, and Clementine will be taking their leave, being replaced by Argus, MJ, and Javi. You know, that's actually a nuts change, because that means they're leaving in like Magna, Scotsman, Carl. They're leaving in some good characters for sure. Out of the new additions, though, Javi. That's the only one that's I'm like, damn, because obviously I've got that guy, but the other ones, not so much. Not so much. That is obviously a good change. Great change. I really like Ransack for greens on defense personally. Stadium buffs is really... Oh yeah, without a doubt, but they've got to go, you know? And you know how the... Actually, it might change a little bit. That's hard to know. Do you think the AI changes how they act when they've got a ransack weapon? Because generally they stack, right? And that's not great. Man, this crate. Everything I've got. Do I take 1,000 beta cards from this and then take more Morgan cards from this? I think I'm going to do that because I've got nothing I need from this. I've got every other character from this. Okay, I'm going to do that. So we're going to get... This is effectively getting 10 claims from the other one, right? So we're going to get 10 claims here. Let me just check some other crates. You never know. Same situation. And how many is this? This is 250. I think I had 80, so this is like getting... This is like getting 3 claims, sorry. That's like getting 3 more claims. So we need 17 more from the other crate. Okay. Okay, this one I can get Andrea. Don't know why I didn't already. Okay. And that's a Magna crate if I ever saw one. More Andrea cards. More Morgan cards. More Lou cards, most likely. Okay, so we need 17 more of these crates to open. So we go, save myself. So I'm going to claim a lot of Morgan as well. I'm going to go for Morgan in this region. I've got all the other characters. So that's what I was saying. Like, as much as they're shifting it along, in like a month's time, I'm going to be in the point where I don't have much progress on a lot of those characters. Because they haven't been part of battle passes and stuff. Oh damn, how many have I just claimed? I think it goes, I need to get down to like 83. But because I'm scared, I'll do to 85. Let me just double check. Okay, we need 4 more claims. I think it was actually 82. Is Amber worth getting? I'm not sure. I think she is. It's completely up to you. She's a straight S-Class in an event. You can't... Like, generally, event S-Class is the best time to get them is in their event. In terms of like how easily you can get them. Versus after events, it's hard because they don't really put them in many places. But also, like... I don't know. For the actual things that you can exchange, you get much more of Amber versus the other characters. And I just didn't count again. Pretty sure we're good here. Yes! Rare pop-up. Please didn't... Okay, good. I was like, please don't say I claimed an extra 100 by accident. But, and it wouldn't have been that big a difference, but... Yeah. Whatever. What's a good 4-slot for Michonne on attack? 1535. 1535 is an easy one for Michonne. Maybe Ransack for Michonne's 4-slot. Nah, 1535. I'd say Ransack is okay maybe on an attack team, but... It's not great. I'd say that's more of a defense team, like Ben said. Yo, what's up, Inter? Welcome to the stream, man. Just did my math, and I'm going to have Morgan after level up. Nice. Nice. I don't think I've had much progress towards Morgan at all, to be honest. Let's have a little look. But we're definitely getting him. Yeah, we've got 0. We're definitely getting him at some point because he's going to be in next week's cards as well. And if if we get this sort of card amounts next week as well, it's going to be 100 boxes. Yes, please. 5 towers in war. 95% of the time, I just ignore the towers, man. I personally don't need the towers to attack. And I'm personally 95% of the time general. And when you're gen in Wave 1A regions, I think you get a kind of pass on doing tower attacks. Because a lot of the time I do one attack and I come back and I'm like been blitzed. This is the way it goes. Well, it's happening less and less now because my defense team is getting better and better. What's up, Lord Bradley? Thank you very much for tuning in, man. Hope you're doing okay. Holiday Will is here to stay. Sort of. Yeah, sort of. The odds are here to stay. So, I mean, the wording is kind of weird. It just says that the top thing will remain. I guess all the odds will remain, right? But the wording didn't really give me... I'm guessing that it is, and they just worded it badly. We'll know when it does drop, but it only seemed to make out that the 5 times chances thing was remaining, not the entire thing. But it might be me just misreading it as well. But once it drops in game with Raven, we'll know for sure. Has there been any talk about extra spores you would have after you have used everything in the grey market? Not that I know. And honestly, I don't think they're going to add anything. Because, I mean, they have added stuff. You can get tons of elite item tokens. But I would just say, like, to yourself, good. I got everything, like, basically, rather than like, damn, I've got loads of spores left over. It would be nice. Hopefully the spores get changed into something. Even if it's like supply depot tokens, I think that if they were to be changed into something supply depot tokens at like 10 times rate as well would be cool. So like 5,000 would get you 52k supply depot tokens, which would mean 300 S-class cards, which would mean 300. Oh, I could have got some more here instead of getting the other crate. This was that crate. I'm not gonna need to. See what I'm saying? Like, I've kind of outgrown the supply depot changes already. They only need 1 character in here before. So yeah, I don't have any. I've already outgrown this one. Don't need any of these characters. Like, this one was already obsolete when it got released to me. So I think the depot changes are mainly to help older, like newer players or people with not as deep rosters. I mean, I don't mind so much, but what should I be buying? What I've already just bought, cans and trainers. I guess that's what I'm buying. What about in here? Just mods, I guess. Just trying to work it out. And look, Zeke's still in here, guys. Someone said he's not in here. He is in here. It's just there's a lot more characters in here now. I think that should be a choice crate now. What do you guys think? Oops. That should be a choice crate. So, like, if the 5-star one comes around, it gives you a choice of Ezekiel, Jesus, or Doc Stevens. And then if the 5-star ascendable one comes around, or like, yeah, 5-star ascendable one comes around, it's got like, or is it 6-star maybe? Are they straight 6-star, Magna and Lee? I can't remember. But basically it gives you a choice between them because there's just... This resets, I mean, as much as it resets every day, if you wanted a particular character, you could potentially wait 2 weeks for that, or 3 weeks for that. And if you're a new player, then you could outgrow it. I'll pick up Amber from the event. She does look pretty decent. Yeah, I think she is good. What would your heavy defense team look like? Not very good at the moment. Just because I don't have a healer, and that's the main issue that I have with it. Argus was a promo like 1 month ago, and he's already chilling in the back of the wheel. I mean... We haven't had that happen though, Noah. That's the thing. This is the first time that the characters are coming back. As S-class. We had this in the 5-star era. We didn't have it in the 6-star era, I don't think. But we had it in the 5-star era. Like, I pulled Conrad, this dude. I one-pulled this guy when he wasn't a promo, like a month after it came out. Because I pulled for Shield Jesus and he came out instead. That's kind of how it should be, Once they're not in their main promo thing, they should go into like the collection of characters otherwise. I like how they're making it a group of characters though, like it's this group of characters and they're swapping it out. So like, you're not like, let's say you did a big pull this month in 2 months when you do a big pull, you're not likely to pull the same characters if you got lucky in that second batch, you know. Ransack 100% will still a buff if one's available. I've tested it, so it won't like. So the actual stacking won't happen. That's actually kind of cool. Still 2 positive effects, so you could be like focus and attack up. You've got so many S-class cards, but yeah, I've got tons. I've got so many. I need to go like the most time I put into the game, guys, like in one big stint, is when I'm streaming. And I'm not going to sit here and open crates while I'm streaming like too much. I like to do it for like claiming an S-class character or something. But I don't want to sit here and just like open all my S-class cards, for instance, you know. But yeah. He's sitting on gold. I'm sitting on gold. We're going to open weapons. I've only got 2. So give me a left and a right on this one. There's only 2, left and right. Quality of life suggestions. Separate where gearboxes and car boxes are. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're taking into account a lot of people's requests for quality of life stuff when it comes to crates, and I've got no doubt they're trying to, you know, put time into it, but it's difficult, you know, especially with, we know they're working on conquest stuff, so dev time is kind of limited. I need team advice. I'd like some help. If you want some team advice, I've got a Discord, Crazy too. I've got a Discord. I've got team build section, so just hit me up in the team build section. I can take a check, or someone else can. I didn't have anything towards him either. Then he was top slot in tourneys when they swapped to new boxes, and I'm halfway through week 3 of Pure Morgan cards. Yep. What do you think would be the best way for me? I'm thinking of either getting Alpha and Mateo cards from War Depot or Andrea cards. I think you can get more Mateo and Alpha cards, right? But Alpha is, yeah, Alpha's the cheapest, like the one you get the most of, and she is so good. I use her in one of my main teams right now. Andrea is great, but she's countered by a couple of defense teams, like mainly Marge teams, so like one of the main meta teams. Playing Madden while listening to you. Does Madden still do commentary on Madden? Like, is it a thing? I say I wanted to get that Mateo Wang Fa team, but I don't have Wang Fa either. I focus more on other S-classes. See, Wang Fa was just available so much. He was in 2 Battle Pass 5-star ascendable like claims in the level 26 thing as well. Wang Fa is legit. I pulled in Negan from 5-star recruits. Congrats. Okay, we've got a center. I guess that's a right. So we've got 1 right, 2 rights, and 3 lefts. We need 2 more lefts, guys, or 3 more rights. 2 more lefts, 3 more rights. Hit me up in chat. First to 5. Imagine they came out with it S-class Ezekiel with Shiva by his side like Marlon and Rosie. I hope not. I hope it's just Ezekiel by himself. Like, the fact that Marlon and Rosie were a combo character was like the biggest disappointment for me. I wanted Rosie to just be a character by herself, because she that's, I mean, at this point I can say like she did become a character by herself in the TV show, in the game. Okay, we've got 4 lefts and 3 rights. 1 more left, guys. 2 more rights. 1 left, 2 right. Left. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going for here, to be honest. I think I'm going for cleanse on 1 alert weapon. I'm not sure. Fast healing, maybe? It might be fast healing and cleanse. So if you see an alert weapon, it's cleanse. Not going to crit. I could even feel that one. I knew that one wasn't coming. I could just like, yeah. I know it's not critting. No, it's not crit. It was baiting me for a while. I think this is fast hitting on an Andrea Kukri. A Kukri with pure stat Kukri. We are going to get a crit here. Am I going to get my first fast healing crafted? Nope. And it is a pure stat Kukri. I'm actually going to do a blowtorch craft if we've got the territories right now. Nope, but we can get them. And that's because you guys missed out on the craft that I made earlier. So I'll give you something to look at. And we can get the next ones growing. Brutus is just so good. There's certain parts of the game where Brutus is just nuts. I don't think it's raids. He's good in raids, but he's not like top tier level. But he's like, you know, Arav. Arav is completely next gen on SR. But it's just like, he's really good at wave clear. Brutus makes things so quick on wave clear. Saving you time. Like, not very many things save you time in RTS, and Brutus is one of those things. which is great. Which is great. Douche, douche, douche. It's nice when he does that against S-class teams. It's rare, but it's nice. It's rare, but nice. Okay, let's put in another team. And then hit the auto button again. There we go. Don't worry, look, your 762nd favorite viewer is here. I mean, I've got 12,000. That's still pretty high. That's still pretty high, man. You're in the top 10%. You're in the top 10%. You thought you were putting yourself down. You're actually not. You're not. You're like, I'm gonna be that guy who puts himself down, puts himself in the top 10%. By accident, most likely as well. We're gonna reset this weapon, and we're gonna try and go for a rampage. That's the weapon I mistakenly crafted. It's not that one. It's that one. By accident. That's what mistake is. It's a by accident thing. When I hit disassemble, it automatically opened one of my weapons. So let's see if we can get lucky here. We got the crits. Are we gonna get a crit? Yes. Are we gonna get? Nope. Okay, we're gonna go for one fast healing as well because I just need to get like another fast healing on the go. This is with one extra, and then we go for 5% upgrades on weapons I've already got. Not gonna crit. Well, thank you very much. Well, thank you very much, game. Okay, let's go some 5% upgrades. Rolling out. I'm not sure if there's any of these weapons that I need to do. Okay, there's this one. To get that last 5% HP. Can Earl do it for me? We'll see. We'll see. We need that last 5% attack as well. We've got 2 perfect weapons in the making. Don't make me reset these. Like, at least one of these hit that. I don't want to use a blowtorch, but at least one of those hit the perfects, please. We've got the scary weapon to upgrade, which I'm never gonna reset, so don't do me like this, Earl, please. Just like, let me get at least something out of this, please. Okay, there we go. 5%'s on the go. Easy. What's up, J-Lo? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. What's up, Cygnus, as well? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Any info on when Territories event is coming? There was only one since I started playing. How long does it usually take? Boris. Sorry, I just got Boris on the mind now. Boris is completely random. It's completely random. They have done territory events within a month of each other, and then the last one you just had was the first one in ages. Yeah, this is the pop-up, right? I was gunning through SR auto stages like this, and I clicked disassemble here by accident, and it just automatically opened it. I couldn't not do it. I was just doing that. I couldn't not do it. It couldn't not be done. I would say I tried, but it was just so quick. There's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do. I did buy this offer. I think I talked about it in my last stream. I did buy it on my other region, and we opened 5 on my other region on stream, and then I replenished the 5 to make it a 20 pull for my video when I do make it. And that's for a video. Uncle Porkins, just pulled S-Class Jeremiah. Any mod suggestions? I would like him as lead on my attack team. I would make him quite offensive, honestly. I'm not sure if I've got a character that I built like the same way. You could build him for crit, because he will crit. So that's absolutely fine. Like, you could build him like this. And then these 2 mods are based on what you team would want to face. And then this would just be damage amplification. Like, these 3 mods here are complete damage amplification for a multi-hit rusher, right? Single target. But because he's a fast character, you could have 100% crit weapon on him, so you wouldn't need a crit here. But then because he's got that absolute defense when hitting a character, avoids reflect sort of deal, you could go for a 1535 on that instead. So these 3 are good. If you have the 100% crit, just these 2, and then go for like, I don't know, I would double down on these 2 stats then, like the 2 mods, the 2 traits you see him mainly coming up against. And then this would be like roughly what you kind of see yourself getting abused by. Jesus Impair is a safe one, but otherwise it's up to you. Okay, we're going to pull for Jeremiah. This is the last pull we're doing for Jeremiah. He is pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting him. Might get some luck. Single pull luck. We're going to pull on Lou, you know. He's going out the wheel. This is the last chance we're going to get for pulling on Lou. So let's pull on Mr. Lou. See if Gangster's going to give us some luck. Is that Scott? No. I thought it looked like a beefy lad. It was a beefy lad, but it wasn't the Scotsman. It was Sawyer, different beefy lad. just a little bit of a different beefy lad there. One beefy lad to another beefy lad. That was close. Okay, let's open some bags. Give me some gloves. Nice. Give me some shirts. Nice. Okay. This is some Lilith, isn't it? I hate my life. I hate my life. 3 stars can be converted. So can actually do something with that now. This crate here is 100% Lilith. I'm not falling for it. Need to open these war crates at some point. Parts box. Okay. All the foods. All the foods. Give me something to do with food, please. Parts box. There's a varnish and 2 grease. I think that was from Leagues or Arenas or something. Okay, I've got daily missions. Give me tickets. Tickets, please. No, anything but Lilith, man. Nothing but Lilith. Place. Can we open the mystery boxes? I could buy the gold mod boxes. I think I'm gonna go do that. Let me just buy those first, guys. Let me just buy those first. I should have bought these already. My bad. Is Raven going to be a holiday recruits? They're ending holiday recruits, but they are continuing the changes of holiday recruits odds by the looks of things. But they're no longer calling it holiday recruits. It's just going to be premier recruits again, and it's just new odds, new improved, which is good. I think a lot of people would prefer that. Obviously, the new odds were much better. Much better. I just finally got Marcus Thompson perfect, probably close to 100k just to reset. No, bro, I don't even want to think about it, man. This is my first time. This is my first time round on the Marcus weapon. I don't want to be done like that. Just let it go. Just let it happen. Let it happen naturally. Everything's gonna be fine. I've reset. I think the governor pistol twice on both regions. The one that's got me so many times right is Job's base weapon, just trying to get it to 43%. All right, I've reset that like 4 times, and it's got 45%, and it's hit 43% every single time. I'm just like, it's annoying, man. It's really annoying. Ignore Man on the Moon, man. Just ignore Man on the Moon. Don't ever pay attention to Man on the Moon when it comes to fast attack team weapons. The guy has got diamonds in his eyes, man. That's all he can see. That's all he can see. I bought 3 of them and got Marge cards. Just all cards or what? Oh god. Damn, look at the pit. I'm down to like 12. I'm down to 5 police shields. That's nuts. And I have to. The buying the 12 is good. Damn. We are down in stock. I always clean this out. It seems like onslaughts are consistent every other week now. Yeah, it seems to be like they do war one weekend, onslaught the next. I prefer onslaught to war personally. In terms of time investment, it's nowhere near as harsh. So I'm hoping. This is my hope that Conquest is massively good, and then we have that every other week, and then we have War maybe once a month instead of twice a month. And honestly, it can maybe phase out War after a while, just because, man, that time investment is just overkill. There's games out there right now that are so much more laid back in terms of time investment. There's not much you can do to skip things in RTS. And the way you can skip things, like energy, you have to pay for scav tokens. It's like you're paying energy and also have to pay scav tokens. It's kind of... Yeah, in other games you can instant skip. Like, if anyone ever played MSF, right? Marvel Strike Force. That game, you can literally log into the game within, like, I don't know, 5 minutes. You can complete almost all your daily login, and your daily login is like spending energy and stuff like that. So yeah, it is crazy. So Liliths, I've had Liliths just getting destroyed. They just get destroyed after a little while, unfortunately. That was me with Jesus Pistol. I ended up getting 43% so many times. I mean, Jesus Pistol can go up to 55%, right? I bought 3 of those pizza offers, bought all cards. Hopefully you got decent numbers though, Tex. Hopefully you got decent numbers. Let me see. Okay, we got Supreme back. Hey, that's what we want. Give me them cards. Cards? Tickets. Sort of the same thing. Tickets. We've been getting a lot of 5-star tokens this month. So I'm guessing a lot of people have got 5-star pools. And we've got 1 ticket so far. A lot of 5-star tokens and quite a lot of weapon tokens. Alright, let me open the 50-50 crates first. We want to get some like trauma resist golds, or we want to get some oh well, nothing good. Or we want to get some daze resist still. Still daze resist is really hard to come by. Just because it was added so late into the mix. You got a decent gold there. Was that defense on defense? Okay, you know, it wasn't too bad. Hopefully we're saving some luck for the plat mods though, guys. Let me know in the comments. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? I bought 3 of those. Yeah, sorry. He's a leader, so 1535. And what kind of control are you going to craft for fast attack? He doesn't need control, man. He's a nuke. Like he does so much damage. He does so much damage, and the teams you can build him into, right? You don't need him to do any control. But keeping him alive with that reflect block is actually pretty nice. I don't really like fast weapons in general, but yeah, that isn't too bad. Why did they skip Andrew in the next crates group, but Abraham? I don't know. Make a good point. Is the rest the order of release, ICB? I'll have to check it out. Don't forget to like the stream. Yes, thank you very much for hitting the like button so far, guys. I haven't even prompted anyone, really. We've got 40 likes on the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, Carlos. I bought the pizza offer and got 2,500 March cards. Can't be mad. Can't be mad. Can anyone explain what waves are in this game? Like wave 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Basically, just imagine like it's pools of regions. And if you go down the pools, so if you're in wave 3 and you go to wave 2, you can never go back to wave 3, but you can go to any wave 2 and you can go to any wave 1. But the second you go to wave 1, you can never go back to wave 2 or 3. So on and so forth. Basically, it's just pushing people into wave 1. And then in wave 1, and then really massive air quotes here, is the biggest competition because of World Champions. But realistically, like, there's only like 4 or 5 factions who compete in World Champions. The rest are just fodder. Are the odds of holiday recruits permanent? Yes, the odds are remaining, but the term holiday recruits is just leaving. What is your favorite S-class that you most enjoy playing with? Alpha I like a lot. Anyone who crits is generally just fun. I like seeing big numbers and, you know... Like, RNG can be fun, guys, right? RNG can be fun. And crits is fun. Just as simple as that. Other than that... Let me think... I mean, it's pretty much everyone who can just crit, like Priya, Priya, Alpha, Nor. You know, these sort of characters are just fun. But I love having animal characters in the game. That's something that we don't have too many of, and it's just like so cool. And also, I like having Telltale characters in the game. Just something that's like different, and yeah, it's nice. I almost got around 3k March cast. That's not too bad, Tex. That's not too bad. Okay, def on HP. HP on defense, attack on attack. Attack on attack. Okay, I kind of would want just upgrades at this point. If I can get really good rolls, like if I get a resist, it's like, oh, that's cool. But then I've got to roll it, and it can just get trash. So there are some that are just basically like I've got to roll it twice. Like getting it. Okay, that one is like, oh, it's guaranteed to be decent. Right? That's guaranteed to be decent. And did someone say HP on defense? There we go. What's up, Buttbeak? HP on defense. There we go. Next out. See, that one is... Oh, no, actually, it is bad. Okay, I thought that was attack up while slowed, but it's actually just slow resist. But imagine that was a resist that I'd actually want. I'd have to now roll it and see how, you know, how good it was, rather than being like, yeah, we got a good mod. It'd be like, let's see if it's going to be good. Next out. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We're not going to roll that one out. But we'll see what the HP one gives. We'll see what the HP one gives. Let's have a little look ski. Nice guess there. Okay, first roll, big roll, 75 to 240. You see, if this is a resist mod, I just got like dunked on basically. Whereas with the HP mod, it's not too terrible because it's still gonna be better than a gold mod. Like it's already better than a max gold mod, and it's still got one roll to come. Like it could hit 240 here and go over a K. It could hit 75 and still be, you know, effectively 850. So it's gonna be 200 more than a max gold. So like that's why stat mods are always nice, especially on the early plat mods that you get. The instant upgrades. And we want it to upgrade soon so that we don't spend all our mod scrap on it. Damn you. One will definitely be a crit set. We got a few. We got 2 crit set, right? 100. Okay, 870 is not terrible, right? 870 HP. I don't mind getting it. That's good for me. Have I got 2 terrible mods? I think my thing's reset. I think that's a terrible mod. And I think honestly both of these fire ones are terrible on attack sets. On defense sets it's not too bad. On attack sets, no fam. So let's see if my thing reset. Let me see. I think it did. Yes, so I can actually do that. Okay, I'm going to destroy both the flame mods. Flame, they are flame. And then we'll get 1 mod back because of this, because I'm in Survivors Club. Did I select the right one? It's not showing me. Yep. So, okay, and now I can claim the defense set one. So we're going to get a guaranteed defense set, as you see, defense set. And we'll see what we can get from this. One sec. Okay, let's put in 13. Alright. What's it going to be, guys? It's guaranteed to be defense set. What mod type is it going to be? What stat? What attack versus? What defense versus? What resist and what auxiliary? Give me your guesses. What mods would you recommend on S-Class Mono and Rosie? I'd actually kind of make him kind of balanced, but I mean, he can be okay on a defense team as a filler. Okay, but he's not fantastic. Give the lad days, trauma, or exhaust. Who are we talking about? Which lad? What's up, Shani? How you doing, Shani? I hope your Thursday's going all right, Shani. Bleeds. HP on death. Attack versus tough. Death versus fast. Okay, I pulled S-Class Marge on pizza pulls. Congrats. There have been a lot of people who have pulled some nice characters. I've seen some people make some massive mistakes, though. I saw a screenshot of a dude who did a 5 pull, like in one go, for S-Class Shaquille and got 2 Shaquilles. That was an oof. Okay, let's see what we get here, guys. Let's see if any of you are... I'm the lad. Give the lad a day's trauma. Oh, right, I'm the lad. Okay. Day's trauma is also me. I see. We got another HP on defense. What's up, JLo? Thank you very much. HP on defense set. There we go. Let's see if we can get better rolls this time. I mean, I definitely take stats, you know. You're going to have, every character has to have a top left, right? Every character. And on a defense team, that's 5 characters that need a top left. Straight up, that's 5 characters that need a top left. HP on defense is not a bad one. If anything, I prefer HP on defense than defense on defense. Because a lot of the time I like to balance stats than stack. 140 on the first roll is pretty good. 115, where do we equal out at? I think it might be very close to the same. Yeah, 735. It's actually lower than the last one. The last one was 770. Because we've got 215. Even though we've got a 75, the other number was just so much higher. So we still need a big roll here to get over, what was it, 870 on the last one? So we need over 135 on this. And we're going to have to do another 10 attempts. 10 attempts. 5, 6, 7, 190. So we get 925 HP. Cannot be mad. And if we look at my stats now, I've got 2 HP stat on defenses just sitting here ready. And they may even be straight upgrades already. Let's have a little check. So if I go to my roster... Oh, this is the problem. Well, I mean, I guess I can go to my roster and just remember which one's defensive. Can I do, like, defense? HP. There we go. So, why is Alpha got HP? What the hell? How's she got HP? She's just really good base HP. She's got 5k base HP. What? She's got more base HP than Jesus. What? This is like, wait a sec. That's really, really high HP. Sorry, I just got surprised by that. Man, this is horrible to manage, man. Look at that. That's meant to be mod management, and it's not nice. Let's go into the roster and do it. Let me find my defense teams. They're down here, right? Okay. Let me see. Okay, he's defense on defense. He's HP on HP. He's HP on HP. Have I got HP defense? Nope. I'll maybe start taking a HP set instead. There we go. He's defense HP, so I got 970. Another defense HP, so we'll upgrade him to, I'll give him the 870. Get a little bit of a boost there. And we've got another defense HP, but he's going to get a 925. So we've already got a lot of defense HPs, but this is just upgrades. So I'm going to start doing HP set, I think, because I think the rest of my people are HP mods. Yeah, like HP defense. And then defense HP again, 895. Okay, I'm pretty good at the moment. Pretty good. What else would I want? I guess just a HP set. I just need like defense versus the top right. It's important as well. I mean, I'm starting to get okay with the plat mods. A lot of my main characters are geared out, plat mod wise. Starting to be good anyway. Okay, a couple of little upgrades, a little bit of HP here and there. It's not too bad. Let me see. Check Discord, new announcement, and I'm taking credit for us on this. This is 100% because of our feedback. Yeah, let me have a little check. Okay, let me check this. You ready, guys? S-Class roadmap is going to be updated. Let's have a little read through. We're happy to announce that along with the expected S-Class roadmap updates, we're introducing some new quality of life improvements. Okay, that's nice. To help accommodate the new S-Class characters and offer more choice to our players, we're introducing 2 acts to our roadmap. Acts 3 and Act 6. So this is going to be like new crates, because, yeah. That will reward with all new S-Class card choice box. Sounds good? Well, to help make things feel even snappier, we've also reduced the number of waves to 1 on all stages. I think it was 1 on all stages before for the first stuff, you know, for the world energy. But I think the blowtorch, not the blowtorch, the torch roadmap ones could go to 2 and 3. We also noticed that since we started adding mission collectibles to our tournaments, some of you were missing the torches included as tournaments. Yep, that's indeed true. A new daily free 23 torches gift will be available for all players to help you progress further in your daily efforts. So 166, is it 166 divided by 23 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. I think so. That's 161. So like every week you'll roughly be able to get 1 run of a Torches roadmap, nearly, just under. So okay, with these changes we hope to improve the overall experience by giving you more free torches every day, reducing the amount of time spent completing them, and also increase the choice of rewards with new and exciting fighters. Okay, let's see. Let's have a more detailed look. Okay, stage 1. Act 1 gives you 30 choice crate, as you can see. Stage 1 is 5 legendary medals, then 500 gear markers, and then 300 5-star tokens. Okay. Next up is the same before. 1 S-class card choice box, 30 cards each. Same rewards as the one before. Energy is the same as well, 4, 8, 16. Now we've got stage 3. And it's going to be a new 30 card choice box by the looks of things. S-Class choice box 3. And then the same rewards again. Legendary medals, gear markers, 5-star recruits. But so overall your energy cost here is going to be 28 times 3. Thank you very much, Mike. Been a while since I've managed to catch a stream.
Whoa, been a while since I've managed to catch a stream. Hello, survivors.
It's been a little while since someone done a super chat, because a lot of people have been using my Streamlabs, which we've been very, very appreciative of, but I forgot that she reads out the damn things. Thank you very much, Mike. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. No worries, man. If you miss a stream, it's all the way it goes. 84 energy total for all 3, yeah. So that's not too bad. You're just not going to have enough energy to do these 3 roadmaps and the daily gold bar, which I do still do. I might just stop doing it as much now. Maybe they'll make changes to that. Then it goes on to the 4, 5, 6, and I think unless they've reduced this I mean, this 92, 124, 144. No, it's the same. No wait. Okay, yeah, 146, 166. Yeah. It's 130 cards each. They haven't increased the amount of cards. Now, the most important thing is going to be the characters, I guess. Ascendance medals, Burt, Reed Refill, Blurt, Brady. Okay, first choice box goes up to Rosita. I think it currently goes up to Rosita, right? This looks like the same choice crate as before. Then it starts with Eugene, goes to Rick, and it used to go to Lou. But now it goes to Javi. Okay, Javi's been added. And now a new crate's going to be added that's got... Ooh, a lot of characters. Damn, it's got a lot in there already. Joe Morgan, Lee, Andrea, Abraham, Scotsman, Magna, and May. Magna's going to be in a new daily crate. Magna's in a new daily crate. Damn. Damn. Okay, that's good. They've just added, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters to the daily roadmap in one go. That's a big addition. That is a big addition. Does it say when this is going to be added? I think that's the end of the info. And then I think choice of... Okay, yeah. Let me just see. I think that's the end of the info. Does it say the date when this is going to be added? It doesn't say when this is going to be added. Smells fishy to me. This is 100% going to play into Conquest, or however Conquest is going to be, but yeah, I still got my thoughts on that. But yeah, sounds good. Or to help things make it. It doesn't have any date on here, but I'm guessing this could come as soon as tomorrow, to be honest. To be this like, or it could come like next Monday. I think the last time they did an announcement like this about a roadmap update, it did take like to the beginning of the following week. But there's no dates on here. But yeah, this is interesting though. And like Moon said, I think the video content creator team can take a little bit of credit for this one. Because I think it was Invisinerd who first brought it up, but you know, I brought up the fact that, well, I was mainly talking about the energy cost and how quick it is to get through stuff. But yeah, this is definitely a joint effort here, which is good. Obviously, a lot of people in the community have been complaining about it as well, but it's nice to see a little bit of an addition here. It's nice to see it. This was actually a pretty quick turnaround as well, I'm not going to lie. This is really quick. Because I think we talked about this on Monday, and we're on Thursday, and it's being announced. So that's really, really good. So, I mean, the only thing I could say maybe is if they improve the amount of cards that drop in each crate. But, I mean, I think they mean it to be a trickle on purpose. Like, it's not meant to be that big, you know, that big dent. This was meant to be the big dent. I would say blow torches, but the torches cost was meant to be the big dent, but we were not getting torches, so it's nice. We're going to be able to run this roughly once a week now, minimum, just because of the free login. I wonder how they're going to do that. Do you think they're just going to do that in the offers section like they do the gold bar every day? I guess they could. Yeah, that's just one box. Yeah, exactly. Summed, what, 10,010 Axel cards. He's next on level up. Yeah, I'm still getting rewards from this level up, you know, and that potentially be what is that? How many? Another 10 of this crate that I just got. So it's just like, I'm gonna have so many Morgan cards, man. So many Morgan cards. And then this SR right now. I'm in second place. I'm not really trying to win or anything. I just wanted to finish SR quickly and then just use my tokens to get through it. And how many is the top 10 here? I guess I'm most likely going to become top 10. So another 5, potentially another 10. It's weird that you only get 5 for top 10 in an SR, but you get 10 for a top 50 in level up. Is that weird? Is this a faction tournament? No, it's solo. That's really weird. That is really strange. Yo, what's up, GB? What's up, Zombienator? Thank you very much for tuning in. Yes, Scopely. Well played. Indeed. Indeed. That's a nice, obviously, a big addition, actually. A big addition. I think there's been a couple of annoying things happen in the game for me personally recently, but that one's a good one because it doesn't. I think I got a lot of feedback from you guys, and a personal opinion obviously was that the Alliance avatar should be reduced in price, just because it was. I saw it as more of a fun item, and I know there are some people in chat that were actually going for characters that they really needed. These 5, I've got all 5 of these characters, right? As S-Class, I've got them all. I don't need any character, but it doesn't look like the Zombody avatar is going to be reduced in price, unfortunately. I think it's massively overpriced. I think if it was valued at 5, which is how much you get in 1 week of Alliance missions, I think that would have been really, really expensive, but 25's nuts. So I'm probably going to go for rewards at the other end, just because I can't really sacrifice too much game progress. So 100 pull for Raven or 100 pull for Raven. I'm not going to be doing any pulls for Raven, I don't think. I'd be tempted, but like I've been in this situation before where I can pull 10s and I just like pull 10s and then I just pull 10s and it's just like I never get the coins that I require to do 100, and I love doing 100s. That could go live today, yeah. So it'll be like the next reset potentially, right? So potentially in 4 hours. There is potential. So yeah, first crate normally goes to Rosita. Second crate goes to Lou. And they've added... Who did they add to this crate? Javi. And then they added 8 more characters to the next crate. So that's It's actually pretty good. I'm glad I've saved some. I saved some torches. I've got like 3k, I think. Oh, 2k. So I'm probably gonna burn those torches from like Magna, and I can get like 10 runs of Magna. How many do you get in this? So I could get like 1,000 cards of Magna. Oh no, I'll get over 1,000 cards. Maybe like 1,500 cards of Magna. Do you know when the transfers are? When they get announced, I'll put it on my Discords. Should have just rounded it up to 25. Rounded what up to 25? Rounded what? Oh, you mean the daily torches? True. True. Okay, let's get through some of my world energy, and then we'll switch regions. I've got 3 weapons to open on that region. I've got some mods and stuff as well. Needs to be an overall free section. Yeah, I get you. New home icon for RTS. Yeah, I've seen, right? There's a you open the pizza bags. I opened 5 last stream, and I got like 800 March cards from 5, and then I bought the offer for 5, and I'm gonna just save the 20 for a video. That's the aim. I heard someone else got some luck, and I heard that guy didn't record again. Don't know who it could be though. Lol. No date for this good announcement. I think it's probably gonna just drop tomorrow. I think it's probably just gonna drop tomorrow. I still don't have Rick, Alpha, or Marnie, but I will get Axe and Andrea first. I would definitely go for Alpha and Rick. Amani maybe not so much, but Alpha and Rick 100%. Already got Varnish and Shivas in the shop. Don't care about the Fluff emblem. If I have to use useful, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's just, and even if you've got everything in there, it's just so expensive, man. Should have been a mission reward. Yeah, I mean, there should have been a side mission. Like, if you got every single alliance token during the entire thing, you just got the avatar. I mean, your faction's just gone ham the entire alliance thing. That would have been a much better way of doing it. They're putting avatars in on a weird pedestal at the moment, and they should be fluff. They really should be fluff. I don't mind. Let's say if they came out of like a special avatar, and they sold it for like 150 coins. I wouldn't mind that too much if it was legit, like it looked good. But as long as there was a free to play version or something. What about this? What about this? How about this for an avatar? You get an avatar in an event, and during the event, you have the chance to upgrade the avatar and how it looks. So like you can upgrade it so it like has a border, so like a certain level of border, but it can only be done in the event. This is done in some other games, or like in an MMORPG I played. Every year they upgrade your a border that they give to you for free based on how long you played the game. So like in that game, I played from day one. So if every time I played a game, you know, just log in or whatever, even though I haven't played it that much, it's called Lord of the Rings Online. I just get an upgrade to my border. Do you know when transfers get open? Moldo, I've already said. Nothing's been announced, but when it does, I'll put on my Discord in the transfers section. Shame. I know, right? I know. Got them S-class pulls, but no record. I don't know, man. It's questionable. It's questionable. This is a 5-star roadmap, right? How long have we got to do this? 10 days. Okay, I won't do it yet. What offer did you get? This one. I got one of these. And the reason I got it was because on Monday, I did 5 pulls. I just opened the 5, basically, for March. And I got 800 cards, so I didn't get huge amounts, but yeah. Can't wait to get S-Class, my Magna. Yes. The fact that she's been added to dailies is nuts. What's up, Ian? Welcome to the stream. Like a tier for how well you do. Yeah, sort of. Sort of. So maybe like you get a new item, like let's say mission section 1 gives you the avatar, mission section 2 gives you like a little, just an item, and it can be like the emblem from the store, right? You know, like this, where it's a meaningless item, but you hand in your first avatar and your tournament, basically effectively a tournament seal kind of deal, where it's just like an item into the museum, and it upgrades your avatar to tier 2. Then if you do the third mission, you can upgrade that second avatar to tier 3 with another item, and then tier 4, and then tier 5, based on how well you did in that event. So everyone can do mission 1 really easily. Mission 2 is a bit harder. It could be a faction missions maybe as well. Mission 3 is even harder. Mission 4 is even harder. So everyone has different progress, but everyone has the avatar. Rather than it being like... I hate 0% 100%. I hate that personally. That's why I think S-Class cards has been really good, because it's breached. This is what I complained about in the 6-star era, was the fact that you either have a character or you don't. S-Class cards breaches that a little bit because you can have slow progress. It still is, you have the S-Class or you don't. So you still have to level it up and get into a position where you've got the S-Class, but at least like you can have slow progress towards getting it. Whereas in the 6-star era, if any of you guys ever played it, the only way to get some of these 6-stars, like this character, on a promo would be just pulling him. That's it. If you didn't pull him when he came out, or like when he came back around, you'd have no chance of ever getting him. And that's why that era sucked. Like, it was literally just one of the worst eras. Because the characters that you could pull were like so much better than the characters you could work for. So much better. Whereas now, every character comes around, so it's a bit more balanced. No matter how overpowered a character seems to be when it goes into this world initially, you will have the chance to work for it later on. So if they make a character that's too powerful early on, the entire game is going to have it eventually. Like right now, everybody's getting Mr. Lu. So you can almost guarantee that they're working on something to deal with Mr. Lu right now. And if they deal with that in promo, it's still going to be a massive issue for 90% of the game. So they've got to give a little bit of a handout every now and again to free-to-play to deal with like massive issues. And I think Mr. Lu is probably the biggest issue in the game right now, just because I'm seeing like 2 or 3 of him on defense teams, and like I said before, no meta attack characters have anything to do with cleansing like bleeds. Nothing. Every bleed cleanse is like quite old characters. So I wouldn't be surprised if like the next League's character, or the next War character, or the next Gold, well, maybe not Gold Brick because that's going to be quite far away, but like the next next event character could have a cleanse for bleed on it on its first turn, like 3 characters like cleanse bleed. Just and making it a bit more of a meta attack toon, you know? Or like a meta attack support character. I wouldn't be surprised there. Waffles, flapjacks, waffles, French toast, crispy cream. Flapjacks in the UK are very different to flapjacks in America, but I love flapjack. I love flapjack. What's the game you were talking about? It's called Lord of the Rings Online, and they just you got different borders in that game. Like check out my avatar, right? If you see around my avatar, I can't really change the border. I think there's one way you can. You can get like the patient 0 thing, which was random. Like some people did start on servers at day 1 or whatever, and they didn't get it, and it was random. But we've never had any borders, and that comes with the titles. Can I change the title somehow? Titles. So that comes with titles. So I can change to a different title, and potentially it could give me a different border based on the title that I use. But we haven't got that in this game. Or like they don't utilize that much, you know? Can't get too many different titles. So they could potentially add more titles and you get different borders because of that. And that means when someone clicks on your profile, let me just click on a random. Like let me click on this guy, random guy in my faction, no one's ever heard of him. He could potentially have a border around his character, and it could have like Christmas border, or you know, snow falling or whatever. Like sort of like Patient 0, but with snow falling, you know? That sort of dealio. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I completed that roadmap. Good. We need to get rid obviously energy. I'm gonna just farm number 1. I'm gonna do it triple. Didn't need any to check it out. Or you're talking about the promo video when he first came out? I mean, that's the video that if he's talking about what I think of S-Class Lee. Otherwise, I'm just repeating myself a lot. But I think he's a good character. He needs specialists around him. I think I pretty much said it in that video where if you haven't got any specialists, he becomes fairly useless. So at the time, it was more of a like, be careful if you pull for this character because you might not have any good defense team specialists, which there were not very many for free to play. But now people have got Tanya. You know, people have got multiple Tanyas sometimes, and having Lee protect that outlast is good. Sorry, did someone say something? I can't hear creators who don't record their pulls, bruh. Bruh. Flapjack Avatar. Oh, right, I was going to say. But still, Flapjack Sword. I like the Savile Road Museum with the IMs. The Savile Road Museum? Oh, you mean the depot? I just pray to God the next event character is not an alert to it again. We get so many alerts, man. It's nuts. I think we need a good offensive fast character, like a good one, or a good defensive tough character. That's what I think free to play need next in terms of where the gaps are. Or a good all-round support character that's tough, like Douglas. I talked about Douglas. I think if a Douglas-esque character came out for free to play, that would be really good. Fill in a lot of gaps. Now, honestly, the character that does that already is Tara, but she's never going to become free to play, so they can't imagine that Tara exists anymore. Because she's never free to play and they never make War of Champions characters free to play. So hopefully they don't like check that off. Like, yeah, we've done this tough support character, now you haven't. Scopely loves alert. Nah, Scopely thinks that free to play love alert. I think. I think that's what it is. I had to switch back to Mercer Attack League because his active skill makes Lou and Job a non-issue. I mean, I'd still use... I mean, I did test out just putting in... it's a shame Mercer can't hold anything. I mean, I was thinking actually about replacing Pete with Arav and then have Arav with a fast healing weapon. And then he can just cleanse as well. Wait, League's Tara? No, War of Champions Tara. Like, you know, War of Champions Tara just, like, exists, but she doesn't actually exist, right? She's a character, but you can't ever get her. So if she doesn't fit, she doesn't check that box that is required, in my opinion, which is a tough support character. Doug was the ultimate support toon. Yeah, Douglas was nuts. Give free-to-play alert, then give pay-to-play kick-ass blue. I mean, to be fair, free-to-play have got some really nuts blues as well, but... yeah, we just get a lot of alerts. Amber, Governor, Jesus... who's the other dudes? Jean-Baptiste. I mean, 4 of the last 6 have been alert. I mean, I don't mind it so much, but yeah, some variation, you know. Is it worth working towards having an alliance and event boxes? I got no sure. Issue is you're not going to be able to really use him very well right now, but in the future, like if you get your hands on like S-class Marge, Erica, you know, basically a healer, he'll be better because his defense teams require heals. Otherwise, he's just gonna get the infection issues. Need a killer fast damage. Kate was the ultimate support toon. Attack support, yeah, but she wasn't good on defense. I'd say Douglas was a better support character because he could be used in certain attack teams and on defense teams.
I used him on bleed attack teams. I think that same build of character could be used on a trauma or a infection attack team right now. But if I was to have a character that was a support character to be used on an attack team, I'd prefer them to be fast at this point. So it's a mixed bag. I'm looking forward to Erica in free to play. I think she's more likely to become free to play like quicker than other characters as well, because she's just a healer. She doesn't have as much in her, like, to her as other characters have. I'm like 4k cards away with calculated war boxes from this and next war, so I hope for some luck in Glenn's event. Glenn's event? Oh right, yeah. Okay, yeah. I get you. Best of luck in those ones. Free S-Class Erica confirmed. Yeah, definitely. I loved her in a 6-star, yeah. She was actually in my depot. I think she was in the SR depot just recently. I was tempted. That's the first time I've ever had the opportunity to pick up Erica, 6-star Erica. And what I like, we're in 2021. I think it was in 2021. It was at the beginning of this year. And that was the first time I managed to potentially get Erica as a free-to-play character as a 6-star. That's nuts. That's how powerful she was, guys. It took... How many years later? Is that 2 or 3 years? I think that's 3 years, right? 1, 2... I think that's 3. Yeah, 3. Because she was released 3 Christmases ago. 1, 2, 3... No, 4 Christmases ago. Oh, boy. She was released at Christmas in 2017. That is mad. I pulled her when she came out, yeah. Lucky dog. There were people who had like 2 or 3 of her, man. That's, yeah. I think it was 3 years ago. Or 3 and a bit years ago now, I guess. She came out in like early to mid-December 2017. Pretty sure. I played this game for too long. 3 years isn't even that long, man. 3 years isn't even that long, honestly. I played some games for much longer. I've played some games for longer, quit them for longer, and then come back to them and played them again for longer than I've played this game. So, like, yeah. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I wouldn't worry. Okay, we're going to get through the energy. I'm just using my energy wherever I can. The only thing I'm not doing is territory attacks, just because, yeah, I'm not about that noise. Do we get reflected? Nope. That's what I love about this team. That turn 2, just everyone's ready. Blow them up. Blow them up. What have I got my badge now? Oof. Oof. It's okay. We okay. I played Warcraft for 6 years. I played a game called Return to Castle Wolfenstein for like 10 years, I think. 10 years, something like that. Then I quit playing for about 4 or 5 years, and then I played a little bit again, on and off. Yeah. Also played Lord of the Rings for ages when it first came out, and then quit that game as well. That was my second game that I used to chill to. I generally always have a second game that I play in the background where I can just stop playing at any point. A lot of the time, I play single player games now for that. Like I recently started playing a space game called Space Haven, where you build a spaceship and stuff and keep your people alive. I can play that for a few hours and then I can just not play it for a week. That's kind of nice feeling. I think that's it. I think that's it for this region. We're going to switch to the other region. I've got some weapons to open here as well. Old man luck. I just started gaming when I was really young as well. I was a single-digit person when I started playing games. Did you hear about the Will update? Yeah. Yeah. Did a little live reading and review on stream. Let me just get through my SI energy and we'll open the weapons. Just get in here in time. Nice. Nice. Over 60 likes on the stream as well now, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I bought a Switch to entertain myself when I don't feel like playing multiplayer games. Some of the old SNES RPGs have been so much fun. Yeah. Yeah. Which will? The main will. Zombinator, the main will. Promo will. 4 stars are still there though. Still a massive change and better than before. Does it? I don't think 4 stars are going to still be there. That's the thing. The wording is a little bit vague. The wording is really vague, so we'll have to wait and see. I have like 4 or 5 games I played in the background. World of Tanks, Hell Let Loose, COD Modern Warfare, and Warzone. One single player at a time. Will there be a video for what? The yeah, I'll do a combo video. You know, I'll do it tomorrow, guys. There's 2 things that I can talk about there, so it's a combo video because there's 2 big updates coming, so which is nice. But the wording is kind of vague. I'll try and get like clarification from someone at Scopely, just so I can like say, yeah, this is it's gonna be exactly the same as the current will, or it's gonna be slightly different. Because like I said, the wording just I wasn't 100% certain. I played a couple of games in the background from time to time. Like I played what was the game I played? It sounds like Warzone, but it's actually like Warframe. There we go. Warframe is actually really fun. Free game. Yeah, I think it's even on mobile now. But yeah, that's a really fun game. Free to play. It's good. I used to like Warframe a lot. I played it only recently again, but it's kind of boring to play by yourself. I used to play with my brother, and my brother stopped playing, so I just stopped playing. I've been playing Borderlands the last 2 weeks with someone. They're getting bored of that again. I really want to just get into a certain place on Borderlands where I can get this particular type of weapon drop. It's called Pearlescent. I think you need to be level 61, and I'm level 60 right now. And when you get to level 61, you have a 1% chance of a Pearlescent dropping, which is just a really rare weapon. And I just want to get one in the game, and then in my head I've completed the game basically. I just want to get one of these things drop somewhere. And then I'll get on to Borderlands 3 eventually. Glad to have a stream to watch while waiting for my plane. Jamaican patties were great. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. I actually had West Indian food yesterday, but as much as it's West Indian food and it is made by people from the West Indies, like it is genuine West Indian food, it still never will compete from proper like in the West Indies food. Like it just would not, you know? It just would not. The patties are a bit more, I think they basically make it a little bit more what's the word? Agreeable to the British palate, where the pasties are a little bit more moist, whereas in Jamaican patties, when I had them, they were like crispy and like kind of dry, but like really tasty and spicy. That's how I remember them when I was in Jamaica. But I still like them now. Just they're just different. Okay, let's get this 3-hour one rolling. Okay, what are we doing? I think we're doing weapons straight away, right? We'll do weapons straight away, guys. Left, middle, or right. Whichever one gets the 5 first will open that one. Whichever one looks like it's got the second most will open that one second. Where are you going, Richard? Are you off home or are you on to the next destination? I love Warframe. Yeah, Warframe is a lot of fun. Me and my girlfriend have been playing through Borderlands 1 prequel currently and on 2 now. Do you play through the first playthrough only, Zombinator, or do you do like multi-playthrough? I'm on my third playthrough of Borderlands 2, where like I think the first playthrough you go up to level 17 or 18, the second one you go up to like, or maybe like 25 or 30 or something, and then the second one you go up to like 50, and then the third one you go up to like level 72. I'll only do one playthrough of each. There we go. Yeah. There we go. It's all good. I should have read that first. I'm surprised they're still streaming and not making a video on the new game updates. I'm making that video tomorrow. I've changed how I do videos now. I haven't announced it. I don't like to announce my stuff too often, but I don't mind just sharing my ideas on the stream every now and again. But I'll talk about after I open the weapons. Hate Axel. Axel's really good. I just had the fattest Indian ever. Yummy, yum, yum. Okay, left, right, left, middle, left. Can I just ban him already? Are we talking about Noah? Left, right, left, middle, left, right, left. Okay, so it's going to be left, right, middle, guys. Left, right, middle. It's all tier 4 slot, big ones. This is a cleanse. This is going to be a cleanse. It's not going to be a cleanse. Definitely, it's almost as good as cleanse. When taking critical hit, I get 55 crit for 2 turns. It's like, it's just a little bit of a tear down from cleanse, right? Just a little bit of tear down. Okay, now we're going to go right. This is a little bit of a tear down. We're going to go right now. Another cleanse attempt. We're not going to get a crit, but this is going to be close. Actually, that's, I mean, I don't know. I think this one is, I don't actually, Rampage. I think this is Rampage on Tara's weapon. This is going for a Rampage on Tara's weapon. We're going to get the crit. Come on. Nope. When it comes Rampage, you're going to hear me just say Rampage for like 20 seconds after getting it. But it's not going to be Rampage today. Not going to be Rampage today, guys. How have we got crits currently? Let's have a little look. We do not. Let me show you the weapon that's been giving me jip. It's been giving me jip. Is this weapon right? I failed on this one the first time round, so I'm going to have to reset that and go through it. But is this weapon right? It might not even be a legendary weapon. I've hit this like 4 times, I swear. 4 times, and there's no way I'm 5-starring it like this. So, yeah, game needs to sort itself out, basically. Sort itself out. Not had any luck there. None at all. None at all. Can't claim that. Did we do all the SR stages? Did I get through that quick? I guess I did. I guess I did. Let's open my bags. Back to say out. Okay. On the road again. Going home again. There's a song there. Ban who moon? Question mark. Smiley face. It's just like this guy. If we didn't know you, no, you would have been gone already, man. I'm gonna be honest. Just straight up. I would have drop kicked you out the door ages ago. Okay. Some weapons. Don't even need to open these. What's that? Parts box. Ooh, some goodies. Why is it? I guess that was RNG parts box. Oh, that's a good one. Give me that one. Mod scrap crate. I've got 20 Supreme bags. I must have just forgot to open them last week. Give me tickets. Tickets. I've been spending quite a lot of tickets at the moment. I did have like 160 on this region. I'm down to like 110 now. Spending the ticks. Tickety ticks. We did get 1 ticket in this 10. Yeah. Can we get some more? Not going to open any of these trainer crates. Ulysses isn't too bad. Just no Liliths. That's all. Because Liliths are genuinely useless for me right now. There we go. Yeah, a lot of 4-star weapon tokens. There she is. Yeah, I know it's gone to my inventory because I haven't got enough space. It's like it's one of the low percentage pulls and it's just not good to get it for me. I think I might only have 1 plat mod on this region. Oops, opened the gold by mistake. I think I might only have one plat mod. Yep, only one plat mod. Okay, any guesses on that one plat mod? I might be able to sacrifice the 2 and get that 1. Oh, that's nice. Crit on crit. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And then last mods on the golds. Okay, there's actually all pretty decent mods and sets and stuff like that, so it wasn't too bad. Shane, we've already checked. We've already checked all this. Like half hour ago. We already checked it. You're a little late to the show. I'm a cool guy or you just can't get rid of me. I'm maybe a bit of both. What's up, Mr. C? Welcome to the stream, bruv. Hope it's going alright. 160, I think that's my total since Arena started. 160. Yeah. I mean, I don't spend them that often. But yeah. I'm extra happy I bought SC now since the 5 times chances are continuing. There we go. I have all 200 letters. Yep, same. I've got like 30 in my inbox as well, which is annoying. Didn't even let us guess the mods. Those are golds. I only do guesses on plats nowadays. I've got 1 plat mod, guys. If you want to guess what this 1 plat mod's going to be, it can be any set and it can be... I think it can be any set. This might be actually an attack set, guaranteed. I'm not 100% certain. I know I bought one. Because you know when you go in here now, when you go to survival markers, if it costs 440, it is actually a defined set. Like right now, this one's 400, so you're spending 400 and getting an RNG set and an RNG mod. Like everything's RNG in it. Whereas when you see a 440 one, it's a set is defined. So when you go to this, it'll tell you which set it is. And I think this is a like 100% attack. So it might be a 100% attack set mod, just to let you know. You might want to take that into consideration with your guesses. It doesn't tell you though. Like, I don't think it says attack set mod here. You just have to remember what it said when you bought it. I wish I had more torches. There's the free torch login as well. I think Shane is not live. Yeah, he could be live. He might be not be live. Oh no, he is live. He responded to me. Okay. There's a daily login where you get 23 torches every day when you log in as well. Attack set days resist. Death versus tough on HP set. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is an attack set. So I think I've set some of you up. Exhaust resist. Leech life on attack. Why would you do this to me though? Had to hop out for a sec. We're talking about the new S-Class roadmap updates. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Look good. They look good. I'm just going to open it, guys. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a attack set. I was right, but you know. So yeah, I bought the more expensive one, but it wasn't. I always buy them on sale. I never buy them when they're not on sale. So I think I'm going to bin that mod, honestly. But yeah, just to go back to it. 400 base means it's RNG set and RNG mod. Whereas 440 base, it's a guaranteed set. You just have to click the eye to see which set it is. It will show you on the left-hand side. It will just show the defense ones. The top left-hand corner will show all the defense ones. This one, this one, this one, and this one if it's defense and attack and so on and so forth. But I always buy them on sale. So I think we're going to get rid of 2 mods. Just going to 100% check that I haven't done it already. I'm fairly certain I haven't. Oh, I might have. Oh, no, I haven't. Why is it down the bottom here? That's a little weird, right? 2 scraps. 2 scraps required. I'm going to scrap that one I just got. Slow resist. Let me see if I've actually got another one to scrap. Otherwise, that could be embarrassing. I think I'm going to do the crit burn. Or attack reflect. I think I'll do attack. I've got have another one that's not very good. I'll do this one. Let's destroy this one. Yes. And then we'll do the slow resist. And in this region, we're going to go for defense as well. So definitely going to be defense set, guys. Any guesses on this mod? Any guesses? Oh, must be running mods as well now. Gotta close the door. Gotta close that door. Okay, definitely defense sets. Would not mind HP again, honestly. Wouldn't mind HP again. We've gone past it? No, here it is. Leech life, why do? So is war starting in like 2 hours or 24 hours? Because it says Friday at 12, so I'm confused. Friday is tomorrow. No, just FYI. Friday is tomorrow. I think it's 12 midday, you know, not 12 in the evening. I'm doing alright, Saber. Thanks for tuning in, man. Reflect, you think I'm going to get Reflect out of what? I mean, I wouldn't mind it as much on defense set, though, to be honest. Graze, I wouldn't mind. Impair Resist. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Impair Resist. You've made me sound stupid. Thanks, Lockdown. You've done this a couple of times, though. Not going to lie. You've done this a couple of times. I'm pretty sure it's midday. It's always Friday. Like, war never starts on a Thursday night for us, ever. Unless it's a blitz. CRW always starts on a Friday for us. What does Graze do? Graze has the chance to reduce incoming basic attack damage by the percentage it gets. So like 50%, it reduces incoming basic attack damage by 50%. It can also reduce incoming multi-hit rushes by that much as well. So it can be very powerful against things like characters like Priya, Nor, and Andrea, no, Alpha. But it's really low chance of it happening. Like it's like 10%. So I think that kind of I'd prefer to see Reflect reduced to minor chance and have Graze increase to better chance personally. So like damage reduction was higher than Reflect potential. Reflect is just not really has little strategy to it. Just put a Reflect mod on someone and just like you're gonna blast somebody who does a multi-hit rush a lot of the time. Okay, let's see what we get. That is not a good combo. That is not a good combo. So we got rid of attack versus fast on defense, and we get attack versus strong on defense. The tough on defense. It's going to be binned. That'll be binned next week. I've definitely got 2 binned mods next week already. Because we've already got another attack versus on defense set. Where is it? There we go. So that's 2 mods, or these 2 as well. These ones. That one. I mean, it's just so many attack versus on defense and HP set, and then defense versus on. Like, you know, I would just say this. I play another game that has a mod system. You can re-roll what mod type it is, so I could re-roll the set if I wasn't happy with the set. Just gonna say. Just like I'm gonna do my 1 pull here on Mr. Lou as well. Last time he's gonna be in this big boy will. He is being taken out today. Well, yeah, today in 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So yeah. We'll do it on the 6-star Mr. Lou, who's still viable. We did it on the S-class Mr. Lou already. We'll do it on the 6-star Mr. Lou. Let me have a little look. Here we go. Let's do a little pull. SC pull. Cards of Clementine. Now, how many cards did I get of Jeremiah? I don't think I got very many. 52. Did not get very many. Daily. 52. Good to know. Let me do this roadmap on slow, and then I can catch up with you guys in the chat, which I can see people are kicking off about something, which is great. Okay. You did this to yourself. 15th of January, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah. That means is that tomorrow? Yeah, that's tomorrow. That's midnight our time. Tomorrow night. No. That's like, it is 99% of the time. Starts at midnight on a Friday for UK. You look at meta enemy defense and can't do anything about it. Gaze, yeah. Don't give them. That could actually be interesting, but let's not talk about it because that could be powerful. I didn't put your foot in your mouth. You did it. I can put mine in your face though. Beef, cheese. This is just like random. Crossing fingers for S-Class. Yeah. I would not mind getting some luck on Raven though. I'm probably not going to be doing any pulls for her. I was thinking about doing a 10, but I like I've already said, I kind of, second I start doing 10 pulls for characters, kind of start disappearing, and yeah. I love doing 100 pulls. I'm surprised they didn't increase the amount of cards you get from the dailies, but we take it. Yeah. Well, theoretically, they did give you an extra 30 cards a day, just of different characters. I would have preferred the opportunity to be able to claim, like, let's say slot 1 in card. Let's say slot 1 in box 2 was box 1, and then slot 1 in box 3 was box 2. So if you wanted, you could claim 90 a day of box 1. That would be kind of cool. It's not like it's giving you that much of an advantage. You're like legitimately sacrificing like 30 Andrea cards for 30 Priya cards. It just potentially will make you catch up more. That's mainly for catching up, in my opinion. Check RTS pools. If you've got anything too good, I might ban you from my Discord. And I might need a new mod. Let's have a little check. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I'm not going to ban you. I'll let you off. I might ban Sebastian though. He's teetering on the edge there. 6-star. If it was an S-Class, he'd be gone. This is that salty Discord owner. Get any good pulls? Share them on my Discord. I'll ban you. That's a good way of playing it. Yeah, share your pulls, guys. I really like seeing good pulls. Sees a good pull, just bans the guy. That would go down really well. That'd go down extremely well. Okay, now I can just farm.
Good. Sounds good.
That's it. Just drops $5. Mic drop. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Richards. Appreciate it, man. Not even any comments. Nothing. Appreciate the $5 Renos. Super chats always appreciated. I pulled a goodie. Mr. C, careful now. I'm joking. I can claim Abraham. Nice. I know you've been working towards him for a while now. Didn't you pull him as a 5-star ascendable or something back in when he was first released? Doing a 100 pull, what the heck? Yeah, Moon's never heard of a 100 pull. Wait, Moon's saving coins right now. Are you saving for a hundo though, Moon? I want to see 100 from Moon. Because you know when you do 100, you're generally going to get something good. Generally. There's two ways this could go, right? Moon could do a 100 and it could be legit and you're going to freak out and I'm going to love watching the video. Moon could also get nothing and then 100 and I'd really like to see that too. As drastically horrific as that is, I kind of would want to see nothing come out. But at the same time, I wouldn't. Like, no, straight up, I would not want you to get that. But if it did happen, I'd want to see the reaction. Like just kind of like have to backtrack here. It's like, nah, I wouldn't actually want to see that, bro. I'm joking, but like, you know. Oh God. I did on the pool. Oh, okay. I see. I need to block your channel then for your luck. Look, I don't have as much luck as people seem to think I do. Don't forget I do two SC pulls every day. And if I ever get anything good, I share it with you. How many times have I shared my SC pulls with you guys? Twice? 3 times? I got a 5-star gentleman, or a 6-star gentleman, a Scotsman, and I did get an S-Class Diego. Oh no, wait, and I got a Dwight. But 2 of those were in... I might start getting more luck on SC now. It's like 3% chance of getting something decent, so I might start getting more luck, but before they increased the odds, my luck was not great. But I also do say for 100 pulls, I've done like... Last year I must have done... Man, I'm getting some weird echo in my room, man. Last year I must have done like 5 100 pulls at least. So that's the thing, we all know I'd rage them. You might rage so much you wouldn't post the video, you know? Is Raven still a holiday promo? She is going to be increased odds, yeah. But we don't know exactly. But the way they're making out is she's still going to have the same odds, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never pulled an S-Class straight up. How many pulls have you done, though? You've never pulled a promo, ever. You can't do that many pulls. I mean, I do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pulls, but... yeah. I want a rage video sometimes. That's the thing. People look back at rage videos and they're kind of taken out of context. Like, Noah linked a rage video that I did 4 years ago or something. I can't remember. Basically, it was when 6 stars first came out. I made like a rant video about 6 stars when they first came out. And it's completely out of context now because you look back and you think, wow, that was just a really stupid video to make. But at the time, it was actually 100% dead on. 6 stars were actually terrible when they first got released. But looking back at it, after what you know of the rest of the 6 star era, you think, oh, what is he talking about? But you'd have to have been there to know how useless 6 stars were when they first came out. And I basically had to talk people out of using, like, it was basically, you know, basically you can compare it to, remember when I was a newer content creator at that point, okay? Ready? I was a brand new content creator at that point, effectively. So my word did not carry as much weight, and people wouldn't listen to me as much. Tyrese was good. Come on, bro. Get out. Tyrese became good. No, Mirabelle became good. Right, but Mirabelle wasn't even in that first batch, I don't think. I don't think Mirabelle was there. And Tyrese only became good once Andrew was released. But anyway, it's just getting out of the point. Back then, people wouldn't listen to me just because of me. Whereas when S-Class came out, what was the thing I said about vet rings when S-Class came out? A lot of people listened to me without this. And they actually, afterwards, were like, thank you for, like, telling me to do this. I said, don't use your vet rings on 6 stars. A lot of people did. Tons of people had 30 ringed 6 stars, right? Now you've got a lot of people like, oh, I wish I could refund them. It's like, yeah, but, you know, we said it. We said it. Don't use the resources on those characters early on. And that's what happened. A lot of people got the first ones. Like, they made 6-star Negan, 2 6-star Tyrese, you know, like, had all these early 6 stars, right? And in the second they needed that resources for the actual good characters that came along, like, 3 months later, they didn't have any of the resources anymore. They didn't have Ascendance medals. Then you saw a lot of complaints about low Ascendance medals. But yeah, but you still have... It's because you spent them all, you know? Mismanagement of resources is a big deal in these games. This is basically a resource management game, you know? You accumulate resources, you have to manage your resources. You spend it in the wrong areas, that's on you. It didn't matter about the 85 AP, he just one-shot with basics. I mean, yeah, that was after the stats boost, though. That was after my... video, Mr. C. I would like to take responsibility for the stats boost, but there is potential that I had a bit of an impact on the fact that the stats were boosted after my video, me saying they're just basically terrible characters, because the stats were not that off. 6 stars and 5 stars were quite close together in stats. You were looking at like maybe a 30%, 40% increase, then they boosted the stats to like 80% boost or something. the second car was released, I think the 5-star meta just died. I mean, as a leader, yeah. Max ring Wayland and don't give a worth value. Yeah, but that's one character, right? Imagine you did like 9. There are people with like Zachary's, like some people would 30 ring their entire 6-star defense. So like double Zach, Doc, Command, and then some other dude, like maybe like Payback. You know, everyone gets Priya, just one shots Payback Negan, one shot, easy. And that amount of vet rings is crazy. That's how many vet rings is that? 300. You can max vet ring nearly 2 S-class characters with that. I mean, how many max vet ring S-classes do you have? I have 16, 17, 18 on this region. And then I have 217 vet rings. So I can get 2 more. Like, so I can get 20 max vet ring characters. This isn't the region I've gone proper ham on with vet rings. My other region I have. But I know I've got a lot more vet rings than most people. The only 6 stars I vet ringed, I think, was Doc Stevens. And I'm happy that I vet ringed him. Just because I still use him today. Other than that, I avoided even my commands and stuff. Like I used Sadiq. Oh god, guys, can you hear me? Hello? Even my PC's just about to turn off. No. Or the game just crashed. This is like... Whew. That was the moment before the blue screen of death. Are we back in game? Let me see if I can fix this. It's sort of back in game. I think I've got to restart the game. Okay, I am still here. Just got to restart my emulator. This is content. Harper also. Do you not realise how many 6s I got max ringed? Wayland, Gabe, Holly, Alice, Dot, Maggie. Yeah. Calculate that, man. Calculate that. I mean, but your playstyle is very different to mine. Your playstyle is very short-term games, whereas mine's long-term. So like, just different playstyles there as well. I mean, I've said this about you before, Moon. You play like a whale, but you don't whale, so it's bad, you know? Your playstyle's not the best. Whereas I play like a full free-to-play, but I also spend a little bit. So my playstyle's one of the best to emulate. But it's also not going to give you instant rewards. I do remember when we were trying to qualify for War of Champions, though. Like, I just had this different feeling on how I was having to play. Like, I was having to sacrifice certain things to get certain amounts of cards and stuff. And I can kind of sympathize with people who wanted to get into War of Champions. Like, you have this weird weight, like it's needed. And it was such a bad way to play, honestly. We can't hear you. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. Doesn't matter what we see. Looks, voice is all that matters. This is lockdown, guys. The gruff voice. One day I'm going to record when I've just woken up. It sounds completely different. It sounds so different. So different. Such a bad way to play. Been playing this way for 3 years, but I mean, it is. Honestly, it isn't. It isn't something that you can really do realistically. Like, personally, I look to build a defense that I'll have for a while. You change your defense every couple of weeks, which is like like I say, a really whaley way to play. It's just different. What was this? Whisper Lock is my favorite. That how to snipe vid was epic. What? What is this? What is this? It's like that time you stay at candlelight when power is. Yeah. I've actually had that. When I first moved in, my power used to drop, and it used to, you know, when the power drops in your entire neighborhood, there's a different level of darkness than like turning off your lights, man. It's like next level. Like you kind of appreciate electricity much more. You know, pitch black is like nuts. Like no street lights, nothing coming in through your windows or anything like that. Absolute darkness. You kind of wonder how people even survived once upon a time. When you tried sniping level up, I forgot you. That one. That I was half asleep, right? And I was just trying to mumble. I'm pretty sure I made it. I'm not sure. Oh my god. I had to share that though. I had to share that, like, because you got to share those fails, right? I'm lucky I still won, but that was a funny moment. That was a funny moment. I mean, good. Oh, there was. Did you hear it? I just remember hearing the desperation in my head. Oh no! As I'm realizing that I'm completely messing it up in terms of unlocking the trainers. Man, I was pretty quick on the trigger though to unlock those trainers. To be fair, I unlocked them real quick, considering I was half asleep. I think that moment woke me up real quick though. Knock down just heavy breeze into the mic, trying not to fall asleep. What? Oh, you mean when I wake up? My voice in the morning is really, really different. Like I speak from a different part of my like diaphragm. I speak from like my Adam's apple, or like above my Adam's apple. It will almost sound like this a bit more, where my throat's a bit more closed up. Like right now, I'm kind of strangling myself. but I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like my diaphragm relaxes a little bit. I sound quite different when I first woke up. Oh no. I could reach 9,850 Dylan cards. Where would I get 150 more? Good luck, basically, is what I'm saying. How have you managed to get 9,850 Dylan cards, Leda? And only just now. Can we get Dylan cards right at this moment? No worries, Ian. Thanks for tuning in. That was one of your first vids that you saw of me, like, desperately winning a level up. That's going to be an interesting introduction to a lot of people, I guess. This is how bad at the game I can be. But in my defense in that situation, right, 95% of tournaments finish at like 3 AM for UK people. So a lot of the time, I either have to wake up between 3 and 6 AM, you know, to be at the end of the tournament, or I have to stay awake late. And either way, I'm going to be wrecked, so. The arms event. Oh, okay. Oh, it's Choice Boxes you haven't picked up, okay. Is he part of the arms event? Have any of you decided to go in on this arms event at all? I didn't really calculate if any of the offers were actually any good. Tournament Road. That was a weird crash that I just had. I've never had a crash like that actually. It's like game freeze and like self-destruct. Bow. 5,000 cards available in the event. Yeah, but I mean, how much does that cost you? Because it is a pure pay-to-play event, right? But it's just whether there's like an entry-level offer that's reasonable. I think they should have allowed people to do Act 1 for free. We're talking about 500 cards or something, you know, of AJ. I'm pretty sure it wasn't even anyone that amazing. Let me have a little look at the office section. I didn't really look. I only saw the RNG bags in Essentials, and they didn't look that great. Was it in Essentials? It might have actually been in the offers. Yeah, I think I just saw these. It's like 40% at 6. Yep. And this is the actual barbells you need. I don't like RNG in offers personally. I don't like RNG in offers. I mean, you could potentially get really good. You got 10%, but I think there's going to be people who don't buy offers because it's got even any level of RNG in it, and they just prefer their money to just be represented. You know. That makes sense, right? So like, let's say this offer right here. This is less RNG. You get 1 barbell, and let's say you get 26 armory or arm runes. That's the worst case scenario there. What can 26 arm runes do for you? First one costs 9. Let me have another. Wait, the first one's 9 and the second one's 7? Is that right? 9. Why is the second one cheaper than the first? Okay, 16. 4, 7, 11, 16. Okay, so you can get like halfway through this as a minimum. So you're coming out with 4 barbells from that first offer. And in the grey market for the New Year thing, for 4 barbells, you can get a 5-star AJ, 2,000 dinner guards. So nothing too amazing for the first offer. Or maybe you could get MJ. If you get like a little bit lucky, you could get 1 500 MJ card pool. Because you might be able to complete the 3rd roadmap if you've got the higher arm runes. Rune Gate. I didn't have any runes, did I? No. I don't think there's been Rune Gate. No worries, Mr. C. Take care, bruv. Gotta watch that level up video again. Oh, you've not seen it? Yeah. That was a moment, boy. I mean, these trainers I will claim. But the other ones, what do you think they could do to make Lilith better? Like, because I can't be the only one in this situation, right? Like I've got 2 issues with the game right now, in terms of I'm getting a lot of this resource and it's like feels wasted. And one's food, and the other one's Lilith's. So, what could they add? Do you think? That would fix, well, for these 2 situations. Again, it might only be me. It might be only someone who's playing at my sort of level of the game, where I just farm a lot. Some people who don't play as heavy might not have as much food. Some people who spend more on characters might not have as much food because they're using food a lot more to use on the characters. 5 lilies, 1 Bernadette, bruh. I mean, that is an ask. Damn. I mean, yeah, yes, please. That's like next Christmas coming well early, bro. The 560 coins, Bernadette, 1 for 99%, 100 for 1%. What is that? Oh damn! That's like putting an S. I mean, isn't 1 Bernadette like having? Is it like 4? Is it 4 bennies or 3 bennies? They're 36k XP or 48k XP. I'm not sure. I think I've got one in this region. I don't use them that much. don't get him that much, to be honest, but can't remember. Does it actually tell me in that slot? Nope. Does it tell me here? 48k, so it's like 4 bennies. Damn. That would be like getting 400 bennies. That'd be like getting 400 bennies, guys. That is kind of crazy, actually. But the lower end is really bad. I wouldn't spend 100 coins per Benny. Where is it again? Is it that? Where is it? Is it in Essentials or? So yeah, the 99% is just not very good at all. For 560, or whatever it was. For 560, I would want more than one Bernadette. I think they should have done 100 Bernadettes and maybe 10 Bennies. And that's an amazing offer. I would have bought that. But because it's like, what didn't they sell 100? They sent 100 Berts for $3. 100 Berts for $3. I mean, they don't do too many coin offers. I will give them that. They don't do too many coin offers. Wasn't there a good offer as well? Someone linked a good offer. I might have missed it. It was another Armory offer. I think it's this one. Yeah, that's a really nice offer. If you haven't picked that one up and you're someone who spends, you can get this for like less than £3 on Amazon. That's £2 something for 40k Armory tokens. That's just going to keep you rolling. I think that's a pretty good offer. Yeah, for like Armory tokens anyway. 560 coins is pretty steep for one Bernie though. Yeah, exactly. That is the facts. I think it's like 400 tokens for one Bernadette rather than get cards. Just pretend it's not there, please. Don't do it. I'm not doing this offer. No. That one's a decent one. I bought the Berts. Yeah, the Berts seemed pretty good. I didn't buy that one though. That was the Armory offer I was talking about. Yeah, this is the Armory offer. Someone linked it on my Discord, and when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that looks okay. That's a pretty reasonable offer compared to other offers, at least. Every now and again, they pop up with some decent offers. I mean, they must realize there are some that just get bought. I think when this is my idea, right? They've got someone who looks at the marketing side of things and they look at how many offers are getting bought. If one gets heavily bought, they think they've made a mistake rather than they've made a good thing. Like if it gets heavily bought, they're like, damn, we priced that too cheap. It's like, no, you've actually priced that well, and that's why more people are buying it. Because you rarely see the same offers come back at the same sort of value. They always try and increase it. They're trying to find this like sweet spot that doesn't exist. And yeah, I don't know. They'd probably get more overall if they brought those offers up more often. What's up, Sergeant Person? Welcome to the stream. They had an $8 offer last month for 100k Armory tokens as well as a crate with chances at some more Armory tokens. I got that one. And I got 100k. I got that one in my other region. Just because I think it also had other stuff on top. But I got that one. That's what I generally don't spend more than $10 at a time on offers on any game. So I think anything more than that is just like, it kind of gets into ridiculous offers, like ends of how much I'm spending on something. Unless it's got like pure value, like Survivors Club is a month subscription, makes sense to me. Even though I think it still can be improved. It is Survivors Club is definitely improved as well, by the way, with this Holiday Recruits permanent thing. But I still think it needs some tweaking, you know. The Lee cards, if it's the same one I talked about in my last video with the RNG card box with Jesus, I don't think so. versus like the RNG boxes. The RNG boxes are reasonably well priced. They give a like base of 1,500 cards a lot of the time. I will normally cap my offer purchase at $10 aside from Battle Pass. They will make more money for... Yeah, exactly. I think I think they'd be better off, like... Let's see, look at one of the big offers, right? This is my personal opinion anyway. This offer right here, right? They'd be better off dividing everything here by 10 and then dividing the price by 10 and then just making it so there's 10 in stock. One dude could buy 1, someone could buy 10, someone could buy 2, you know? Doing it again, this is what I talked about before, is the 0% or 100% where like someone's either going to buy this or not. You're going to have much more people in the not category, whereas you're not going to lose anything if you make it stock 10 and divide by 10. So if you've got 1, 1, 5, 8, 10. 1, 1, 5, 8, 10. And you made it in stock 10, and you made it £9.20 per bot purchase. I might pick that up. I'm not going to. I don't like buying trainers unless it's a really good offer. I don't think that's a really good offer. But you've got more chance of someone picking that up, right? That same sort of situation here. I mean, that is ridiculously overpriced, though. So this isn't a very good offer. You did the divide by 10 here. I mean, you're just not getting very good stuff here. So this shows you. This seems more like someone this is a whaley offer. But again, still could try and make it a divide by 10 situation and stock 10. Like, why have a stock thing there if you're not going to utilize it? Like this one compared to the other weekly one, look at the difference in those two offers. It's crazy. £3 versus £91. You're almost getting I'd say you're getting like 30 to 50%, well, at least 30% of the value of that offer. So yeah, that's a really good offer. His cards are in next week's tournaments crates. Yeah, Lee's in next week's tournaments crates. He's going to be in the 60 slot. So like when you see how they've done the cards, I kind of like what they're doing. Like these two cards are going to disappear, right? These two cards are going to shift left into their slots. These two cards are going to shift left into these slots. So the new 100s are going to be these four, right? Marcus, Lou, Beta, Javi. Then Job and Morgan will shift left into the next 60 slots. And then the new cards coming onto the card crate is going to be, is it Scotsman and Lee? Or is it, oh no, it's Abraham and Lee, sorry. Two big boys. But it's going to be Abraham and Lee. And then we'll have that for probably 2 weeks. And then we'll lose Marcus and Beta. And then we'll have Job and Morgan shift into the 100 slots. So now we've got Lou, Job, Javi, and Morgan in the 100 slots. And then we'll have who is it? Abraham and Lee go to the secondary 60 slots, and then we'll have 2 new characters come in. Seems to be the way they're doing it anyway. So like, if you're someone who wants to try and build up a bigger roster as possible, always claim the 100s, because these ones generally would come round to the 100s. You're just going to get them later. If you're someone who has already got obviously lots of these characters, like I've got Axel, Marcus, Nor, and now Beta, I have to claim 60s on the next one. And I've already got Lou, Javi, and Job on one region. No, I've got Lou and Job on one region, and then Lou and Javi on the other. So I'm already going to be claiming 60s for the next 2 weeks. Unless I want to go for a second Lou, which I actually might do once he's in the 100 slot. The weekly offers are crap. Sadly, we all know people out there are actually buying stuff like that. I didn't realise that about the cards. That's actually really cool. I mean, this is just my theory based on what I've seen from the... I'll try and get that confirmed, but I think they won't confirm it because... I think the reason that Scopely don't confirm a lot of things is because the second they confirm something and they even slightly change it, the community is kind of toxic to any change. So the second they're like, yeah, this is the way we want to do things, and then they change it, they would kind of never will hear the end of it from certain people in the community. And honestly, some of those people are just just really loud mouth people that don't really add anything to the game, just make a lot of noise. And they have for whatever reason a lot of people who just listen to them, and honestly they're idiots because they don't really understand or just can't figure out. It's a lot about just like seeming like they're someone who's leading something. It's just like, yeah, you're not, you're just being a clown. And that's basically what happens quite a lot. I would prefer to have information, but we don't get it because of people like that, basically. I like that better than randomly generated tunes. I'm trying to get one of the every S-class since it's nice to be able to focus on certain tunes for 2 weeks. Yeah, the only downside is once they're out of this rotation, like if you don't get Axel this week, I think it's going to be really hard to get his cards. Like, it's sort of like, you know, if you want to get Priya right now, guys, it's actually really hard to get Priya right now. It's actually really, really hard to get Priya right now. Well, except the fact that they are being quite nice and adding to things like Battle Pass level 26, Alliance as well. But this is kind of the saving grace. This is really a good move though. I like this as much as I've got these characters already, as much as this is overpriced. But yeah. Anyway, damn! I thought you were going to say another C word. Man, not on YouTube. Like I got all my Axel and Nor cards. I'm not. You say filthy mind, but outside of YouTube, I drop the dirtiest insults. Like basically, I do not hold back as much. But on YouTube, you got it, man. Their voice, whatever it's called, is it voice recognition software can pick up every swear word, man. So I stay as chill as possible, basically. I got all my Axel and Nor cards thanks to this change. Otherwise, would have taken a lot longer. Yeah. So next you've got to decide, do you want the next two, which is Beta and Marcus? If you want them, I'd claim them in this week or next week's, this week's leftovers or next week's. Priya is an outsided character. She old now. Does that mean you don't think she's good? She's still a better damage dealer than 95% of characters in the game. Alliance has been a great event. Got Priya because of it. Now got on Shiva and I'm almost done. Parts of Alliance have been really good. Parts of it have been really bad. I think the weekly missions has been nice. I think the characters that they've put in here nice. The extras they put in here nice. This is just the one thing that they did in here that was just a big oof. And I still don't understand why it's done. Even though I've got an answer, it doesn't make any sense to me. Was this. Yeah, was this. Exclusivity on a fluff thing is not very good, in my opinion. And like I already said, I've already got all of these characters as S-Class. And yet, this is still overpriced for me. Because there's this. If this wasn't here, maybe. Because all this is here. You know, even some of this is overpriced, but not as mad as that. I would have picked it up for 5. And even then, I still would have complained about it, but at least it would have been ridiculous as it is now. Rage, get angry. No, I'm just disappointed with that one. I'm not, because it's fluff. I can't get angry. You know, it's just disappointing. I think being disappointed, it can be worse than being angry because it's just like, you know, you just kind of let us down there. Whereas angry is just like, yeah, people just get ragey at the drop of a hat too easily. If I get angry, at least you can know it's going to be a problem. Like if they're, we'll see how Conquest is going to be, but that could potentially make me angry. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully not. I'm hoping it'll make me happy. We'll see. Lock Dad. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Yeah, exactly. Angry's scary, right? But if someone's just angry all the time, you kind of, it's their expectation. I don't get angry too often. You see me do rants, and again, a lot of that's just from disappointment and just being annoyed. I've only been angry once or twice in my lifetime, like properly angry. And it generally happens at the same reasons. Like one time, I'll tell you a little story, right? I'm really got a bad sleeping schedule for my entire life, basically. And one time my mum was coming over to visit me, but she came a day early. This is not a good idea with me, basically. And I decided to go to sleep at like 8 a.m. Right? Yeah, okay. We're not going to talk about that, but I went to sleep at 8 a.m. My mum rolls in the front door at like 8:30 and she tries to wake me up, yeah? And I'm like, yeah. I just like you came a day early. And she's like, yeah. I said, I only got to bed half an hour ago. Just give me like 2 hours, right? And she ignored what I said and rolled in 10 minutes later again. Come on, it's time to get up. That was a big mistake. Like, normally I'd say don't get angry at your mom or dad or anything like that, but man, she's never seen me rage. I'm genuinely I'm only angry when I have my sleep disturbed. I had someone press my doorbell, right, when I used to live in a block of flats when I was asleep again. When they weren't pressing my number, they were pressing the person above me's number, and they just pressing the wrong number because they did it every single time. And this one time they woke me up and I just went out on my balcony. I just shouted at them. I was like, "Oi, bruv!" And he looks at me and there's like 4 of them. I'm like, "Yeah, you keep pressing the wrong number, bruv. Don't make me come down there, yeah? Every time you press the wrong number, stop pressing the wrong number, yeah?" And he's looking at me, "Oh, sorry, sir, sorry." I just probably went and I was like just shouting on my balcony like a nutcase. The proper, "Oi, bruv." It's sleep. Lack of the sleep is a real issue for me. Disturb my sleep, I'm mad. I'm so mad. Everything else in my life, I'm fine. But you disturb my sleep. Press the right number. Yeah, exactly. How hard is it? How hard is it to press the right number? And that's the equivalent of get my alarm. Like, pressing the wrong doorbell number like over and over and over again. You're heading for a headbutt. Not gonna lie. Do you know who I am? Now this is way before I was a who I am. Actually, I was a different who I am, but not lockdown. Don't make me come down there, yeah? That's proper English. It's adorable. Like that, again, I was trying not to swear and stuff. I don't want to, like, I can be pretty intimidating because I'm a big dude. But that's why I try not to get angry. Because I know that anything, like, slightly angry, if I raised my voice, people would just assume I'm about to just, like, destroy them. So I'm always kind of pleasant. Even in, like, negative situations. You know, you ever get those little tiny people who just rage and get really angry and shout really loud? It's because they're the opposite. They know they haven't got much presence, so they just make a lot of noise to feel, like, try and make other people, like, at least listen to them. I'm the opposite. I don't need to. Runs down 3 flights of steps and starts furiously. Nah, I'm a soft touch most of the time. I'm pretty laid back. I think people who watch my videos know that I'm a pretty chill guy most of the time. But you just get someone in the wrong place at the wrong time, and oh man, I'm gonna lose it. I can't repeat what I said to my wife when she woke me up once, but I was always nice as pie to the nurses looking after me. Yeah, it's getting woken up is my pet peeve. That's why I hate setting alarms. Get angry at the alarm, you know. Like, I'm just lying in my bed and the alarm goes off and you're just like, shut up. Just like, I'm just mad. Oh god. Can we get 100 likes at Raging Lock Emo? I could do some emotes on my face. I've actually got an emote on my face when I was like a really young kid. That kind of looks like, you know, basically imagine you're looking at something that you want. That's basically what it looks like. But I must have been looking at cake or something. Or toys. But, yeah. RTS pub crawl. That's another reason I didn't drink, actually. I've never been drunk before. Zombie Nair. I only have like 1 or 2 max. Just because I know, again, I'm a big dude and I don't want to like lose control of my lose control of myself. I've been around people when they're drunk and they just do stupid stuff, and I was like, yo, I'm 6'4", twice as big as most people. Just start like deciding, hey, you know, I'm gonna just pick up my mates and lob them around the room. And probably, I just couldn't risk it, you know. There's some things you just can't risk in life. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to prison basically if I get drunk in the wrong place. So I'm just gonna not drink. Just chill. Sometimes you just gotta make them hard choices. I don't think I missed out on too much, fortunately, but I've never got drunk, Wrath, and I don't drink tea. I don't drink tea, FYI. I do not drink tea. I pretty much only drink cold drinks. I'm not a hot drinker. Do not like. I've got a really, really low body temperature. I'm only 5'6". My mates used to pick me up and it's so funny. Yeah. Probably cake. It probably was. I'm going to be honest. It probably was. There are some lucky hours when you can get S-class characters from the wheel. I got Diego and Jeremiah this way, and I'm going to try for him too. I mean, it doesn't really work like that, Tom Sawyer, but best of luck anyway. The only time you can kind of make that work is if you and a group of people pull at the same time. What my old faction used to do was do 1 and 10 pulls all at the same time. And generally someone got something. Because we'd be doing, you know, between 30 and 300 pulls as a group. So generally someone got something. You're not proper English if you enjoy iced tea. I mean, I don't drink iced tea either. I used to drink tea. I just don't like hot drinks, honestly. I just prefer cold drinks. Fake Brit, yeah, definitely. Oh, this is the worst zombie team I could take, right? I need another 3 AM pull if that's lucky time then. It's just random. It's just random. But I mean, if you've like when I say, oh, I'm gonna pull on this character, that's just for fun. Some people think it's genuine, like, oh, which character's the lucky one to pull on? It's just like, it's just for fun, you know. It's just for fun. So these are some new characters, right? Isabel's one of those characters. Because she was in the storyline with Callie. Whether they're going to be released as proper characters, it's hard to know. Are most of us British here? No. A lot of people are American here. Like, my highest viewed, like, nation is America. Then Britain. Strange enough, Britain's second, which is actually kind of weird, but... And I think Germany, Brazil... And I can actually check. Go to my analytics, and I go to. Let's go to 2020, and I go for views, geography, total. Okay, 36% of my views have come from Americans, 9.1% from UK, 3.6% from Brazil, 3.6% from Canada, and 3.3% from Germany. Then it's like Mexico, France, Australia, Russia, Philippines, Japan, Argentina. I get a lot from Japan, oddly enough, and Australia. Yeah, I get pretty good Japan and Australia. I'm calling Callie. I think she might be in the 4K slot, but I feel like she will be. Didn't we talk about the fact that it's probably going to be Abraham in the 4K slot? I love my tea, 2 sugars, please. Now, here, see, the thing is, Noah's jokingly said I'm a fake British, right? Because I don't like drinking tea. That isn't actually the reality. Do you want to know the reality of being a fake British? It isn't whether you drink it, it's whether you can make it, okay? If you can make a tea, then you're real bit British. But if you can't make a tea, I don't know, bruh. I can make a really good tea. Milk first, get out, bruv. We're done. You are joking, right? You do not put the milk in first. get the hell out, bro. We are done, man. Milk first. Milk last. Exactly, man. This is how you make a really good tea. You want me to tell you how to make a really good tea? I've been told that I make one of the best teas ever. Okay. Get tea bag, put it in your cup, hot water in, and then you stir, and then you squeeze the tea bag against the side of the cup just to get all the tea into like the water. Then you stir, basically making the tea bag all like filled up with liquid again. And then you press it against the side of your cup again. And you do that a couple of times until it's really dark. And then you put the milk in. And then you do the same again a couple of times where you push it against the side. And you get this really nice, like, really nice... I don't know, it's hard to explain. The colour you get is just, like, perfect for a tea. Yes, all that but milk first. I mean, the difference is probably not that big a difference, honestly. But the pressing against the side of the cup is the most important bit. You need the milk first so you know how much you're putting in. Water first, then milk, then sugar. Then what is this? Nah, man. This is see, talk about fake Brits and then. No, it's like put the water in last. Oh no, wait, water first, then milk, then sugar. The tea bag goes in last. After the sugar. You put sugar in before the tea bag. You're going to have the sugar get into the tea bag and then you're going to pull out some of the sugar. Bruh. Do you even know how to tea? How to drink milk tea. Pour milk, drink the milk. The tea bag. Nah, man, you can't put... You have to put in the sugar last. You have to put in the sugar last. 100% have to put in the sugar last. Otherwise, you're going to lose some of it. Nah, this isn't even a conversation at this point. This isn't even a conversation. How to make the perfect cup of tea. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Give me some of those. Do we get them from each part as well? Oh, we get 2 there. Ah, we only get it for the first 2. Okay. Oh, for the first few. Is this 66? Where's Noah though? Okay, Noah, I let you off. I let you off, Noah. I let you off. Where's GB though? GB? Okay, 20. Not too bad. Who's propping us up? Is it Pizza Cake? Yeah. Pizza Cake's on the prop. He has been pretty inactive recently though. Be good. Safe flight, man. Take care. Thank you very much for the super chat, Richard. Appreciate it. Hopefully you were entertained. Thanks for tuning in, bruv. Am I the only one that calls milk? Yeah, you are the only one who calls it that. What the hell? Nobody calls it that, bruv. Like, what the hell? Argus in next battle pass, yeah or nay? I wouldn't mind seeing him there, but I don't think it's going to be the case. We'll see. I'd like to see Dwight. I'd like to see Dwight in the next battle pass. I think he's a weaker version of Jeremiah, so he's got a good potential, and he's an attack lead, so it'll be nice. You know, free to play don't get too much access to leaders that are decent. Milk, then water, then teabag, then the cup. Yeah. Yeah. 6-star Raven worth it. I have about 1k diamonds. I'm thinking of getting her. I'm not 100% certain if she's got this. I mean, if everything's the same, she's alright, I guess. But only on attack teams. Pizza tried dropping out, yeah. He was on my stream on Monday or last week. And he was talking about a few things in the game. Like, if you know, I think he was talking about these biohazard tokens. You know, what's worth doing this spores on. So I mean, I think maybe he's going to get back into playing, but I think a lot of people run into issues with Jesus teams and then didn't want to change up an attack team. And if you're not willing to change your attack team, like me personally, I've never been frustrated when new promo or like new teams come out. It just gives me more thought. The only problem I ever had was if I didn't have any options, and that was the 6-star era. S-Class era is much better. But I am very different in how I go for my characters over a lot of other people. Like, I went for support characters like Wang Fa, who I knew was going to be great long term, quite early. I went for these characters. I also do buy certain things like Battle Pass, just value. That's how I got Mateo. That's how I got Alpha. And I mean, I was using this attack team in the last war, and this was just getting me through. Like, I'm going to be using that this weekend. And this beats like 95% of teams without any problems. And the only problem teams that I come up against is like Akira, just with the resists. I can kill Akira first turn, but it's about the resists. And what else? Double Lu. Double Lu is a problem as well. It's just because I've got no real first turn like guaranteed control. It's RNG, so I could potentially stun him with Alpha. Could potentially confuse him with Mateo. But like one of them, the other one, however it is. But yeah, first turn control is an issue. First turn control is an issue. I guess I could take in Priya instead of Alpha, but then Payback Neek. I mean, yeah, 6-star era. 6-star era. What's that? It's just an old weapon that I used for 6-star Cal. It just gives crit and defense. Because he's going to get impaired, I don't care about him getting AP. And the same can be said for Wang Fa. Like this, see that 4 slot there at Wang Fa? At the start of every turn, apply 35% heal reduction to all enemies for 1 turn. That is an amazing thing you can get on the 4 slot for a trauma team. Because it's the only, I'm pretty sure, unless someone can prove me wrong, this is the only thing that applies an effect from your weapon every turn that you can craft. So every turn it applies it to everybody. So potentially, like, let's say an entire team's got heal reduction resist. You basically can apply this and they can resist it and they'll take damage just because of your turns happened. So let's say you got 4k trauma on everybody. Everyone resists it, they will take 4k damage just because of this weapon. Not even doing anything, just having your turn. I use a 1535 and a stun attack. I mean, I could use a 1535 on there as well. But this is an old weapon I had. Like I used to have Cal as a 6-star, and I used to have do you remember what's his name? Oh damn, what was it? Bruce. But this was a mistake overall, but it's because I needed to hit crits with Bruce. But this was a mistake. This was before 1535 as well, to be fair, so there was mods, but this was before 1535. Now we have 1535. You don't ever really want to put crit on a weapon because attack percentage is the most powerful upgrade you can do, or defense percentage, or HP percentage, because it's percentages are OP. Percentages are OP. I have all those characters except Wang Fa. I mean, I don't think there's much of a replacement for Wang Fa, unfortunately. It's pretty much him or nobody. I would just go for him, honestly. Where you see him, go for him. I think he's somewhere. Isn't he somewhere? Isn't he in like one of the depots? Okay, he's not in this crate. There he is. So you can get him on the daily crate from SR. And you get 100 cards of his every day. Obviously it has to be the one that pops up with him in it. It's a shame that he's not in this crate, honestly. Because... oh no, he is. Oh no, wrong. Never mind. It's a shame he's not in this crate. Because he's like a... he's kind of an important character. But he's not too... he's more of a support. I mean, he's a support character, but... yeah. And a lot of the time I can just find any team with a Jesus leads and can just get through it. Wang Fry's sick. He was my second S class. I do have to. I mean, yeah, there we go. There we go. 75k for 100 cards though. I mean, yeah, we get SRs every week though, unless you're not running SR very often. The depots already kind of need new teams. We were talking about it before. I've got every character in there now, but I think it's more for catching up. I don't mind too much, but I think it's more for catching up. But yeah, hopefully they have a plan to rotate that every like 3 to 6 months or something. I want to just find a Jesus team. I think a lot of people have dropped teams still from the raid tournament. I think I have, so maybe it's not giving me good teams because of that. Let me raise my defense. They might be giving me harder teams. The range survival depot is so horrid. There we go. I'll just drop a cannon for this. So this is going to be it. I have basically got to rely on RNG here. And I managed to confuse. If I didn't manage to confuse, I wouldn't have been able to survive this. We'll take him out, hopefully turn 2, although they've probably got fast healing, so if they got fast healing, which they do not, so now I can just pretend. I'm not sure why I'm not doing that much damage to this guy. I'm gonna have to do that again. And then should be able to auto. Did they just not, legit not attack? No, auto was a bad idea, guys. We lost. They decided. Okay, it worked. He had bleed resist, I think. If you change Pete to Akira in attack, you'll easily beat Lu teams. I mean, I'll beat them anyway, but I have rely on RNG. But yeah. Bleeds over. Did. But that's one of the few things I have issues with is double Lu. I think a lot of people have problems with double Lu just because there's a very massive lack of first turn control on attack. So I'm guessing a lot of people have problems with Mr. Lu. Unless they're using percentage damage teams. If I was using a pure percentage damage team, I would have been able to take him out first turn. Like at least one of them, maybe 2. Like Lu doesn't take basic attack damage very well. He just seems to get destroyed. Destroyed. Talking of Mr. Lu, I think my one is coming along nicely. I think so. I think he's tier 2, tier 3. Which is nice. Join me if you want. Look, I mean, you've got Jackie lead. I wouldn't take Jackie lead with what you've got. Like I wouldn't take Jackie lead with what I've got. Oh no. I mean, if I took this team instead, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to take this team out a bit quicker. Pretty sure anyway. I've got absolute defense, scumbag. What was that? Is that his base weapon? Reduce non-rush damage by half. Is that what it normally says? Have you got resists? No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, I've not got the right weapon, I don't think. Oh, no, I have. See, my basic attack damage should be doing much more damage than this. But for whatever reason, it isn't. I think he'll take me out here. Although I think it's only got one more tick, maybe. And he's gonna pop their rushes. Yep. And then they just popped again. Yeah. Whereas if I took my normal team, I'm just relying on RNG against Jesus. I still don't think that's doing enough damage. Honestly. A normal team, I would just target one, hope for the best. Hope for the best, we managed to get one. And then we'd have to do it again. Because the game likes to do actives when I don't want to do actives. Okay, there we go. Let me just auto. I wish Lou had some more control, but it's fine. I don't think Lou needs more. He's fine. He's powerful enough as it is. I think there needs to be something to act against him a little bit more, but... I mean, it might come, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Anything left to do is see. I'm finally going to get Dylan probably tomorrow. I've been waiting pretty much since he had happened a few event to get. Yeah, it can be like that sometimes. Traitor, please die. Oh, did he cleanse? Did he cleanse? Did he cleanse infection? That's a big surprise. He had like how many things on him? And the one thing he cleanses is infection. Genuinely surprising ton of events. every time he's got infection, he will cleanse it over everything else. Like he legit had like all of the Wangfar rush, and he cleanses that first. Does anyone else notice that? I get every single time. Every single time. You can't tell me otherwise. It's 100%. It happens. Every single time. Cleanses. Raven cleanses. Yep, Raven cleanses. But she's a promo. Has to be accessible character to change the meta. Promos don't change the meta. They just change the promo meta effectively. Like watch with all the Loos coming out, the meta will change so heavily that they'll have to bring out characters to fix it, right? When Jesus came out as a character, they're going to have to bring out characters to fix it. Like I'm doing air quotes, to fix. When Eric came out as a 6-star, that changed the entire game meta. Like it brings up the level of gameplay. When promos come out, not much changes for majority of people because they don't have things to really change like into. Even in the S-Class era where I think it's good, it's just the characters don't exist. I'm thinking hard about doing an 80 for Raven. I thought you already did okay against Jesus teams. Like, someone actually said it to me, like, you already beat Jesus teams. I'm just like, yeah, I do. And she only does trauma, and I don't really care about trauma. The only time I'd want to get like Raven would be to use on a defense team, which would be alright. Don't get me wrong, which would be alright, but still, don't know. Look when Magna came out. I mean, nothing changed when Magna came out. To be honest, all that changed was the people who had promo defense teams had to change their leader. No one had promo defense teams who were free to play. She gains 100 AP every turn. Yeah, but she's probably gonna rush once. That 100 AP gain is kind of false. You know, it isn't a reality. How many times did you rush more than twice on Arav? That's not a follow up. Very, very, very rarely. Unless you haven't got very good attack characters around her. Seen a lot of Blitz Jesus teams. Magna, Andra, Beta, Rick. Yeah, true enough. I've actually never seen one of those though. That could be interesting. I've never come up against one of those. That would be maybe a little bit problematic for this team. Maybe. Don't know, to be honest. But I do think she'll be viable on death just because of resilient. Yeah, her stats are a bit low though, like 3.5k, 3.5k. Where is he? Did I pick him up? I think I picked him up just because she's got lower stats than this guy, and I don't think this guy has high enough stats for defense. So yeah. She's going to have some really powerful characters around her. And she's going to have to get lead skill, and she's going to have a really good weapon, and she's going to have this, have that. Yeah, but I can double down on HP and give her my elusive tough. I mean, yeah, you definitely can. But the second you don't give her any defense, she's just going to be like legitimately one-shot by certain characters. Crit set or attack set for Magna. Depends what you want to go for. If you want to increase your rampage damage, attack set. If you want to increase your target damage, crit set. I did a guide on S-Class Magna. If you need to check that out. The weapon has 43% defense. I thought you said it had HP. Oh, tough health. My bad. Okay, yeah. Crit for rampage. No. Crit set doesn't improve rampage damage. Attack set does. Crit set just improves target damage because rampage doesn't crit. It relies on you hitting a crit to do the rampage, but it doesn't crit itself. So death and their HP and HP per mods. Yeah. I mean, you can probably find a character that has the same stat balance. What has she got? I'm pretty sure she's got 3.5k with 3.5k. So, there we go. There we go. If you can make Nor have some certain level of defense stat, let's see if there's a tough character. Probably a bit easier to do it on. It's probably actually this character, right? There we go. If you can get Priya to a certain level of a defense stat, then you can get Raven to that defense stat as well with weapons and stuff. So like when remod comes on Friday, you can decide to remove all her mods and just test it out. And if you can't get to a good enough stat, then you already know she can't be used on defense. What you have up right isn't your actual Jackie lead, is it, Moon? Oh, right, okay, sorry. What's everyone's thoughts on S-Class Pamela? I think she's an okay support toon. She's a pretty good support character. But I haven't used her yet. Her rush basically means like on turn 2 you can command 2 people without using their turn. I think I showed it in an example a couple of times. Let me show it against I can show it against Moon's team. So like turn 2 I can take her, and hopefully she just doesn't get hard focused because she's only low tier. This does she need leader bonus? She's got leader bonus. Okay, I can just take a basic weapon, don't have to really try too hard. Okay. So first turn doesn't matter too much, just as long as she gains AP. Did I stun my own character? Okay. Not ideal, but it's a whatever situation. So now the 2 characters that will gain AP are going to be Michonne and Clementine. Oh, have you got Jesus? Who did the Oh, okay, it was him, of course. Anyway. Just need to show the thing. Not trying to do anything. Let's not stun my dude this time. That'd be good. Did I just stun someone else? Look at the damage that Alpha does. This is nasty. Days resist. It's just so nasty. Oh, I stunned her. That's good. I just want to show this one thing. I'm not even trying to finish the raid, to be honest. So, like, right now, if I wanted to get Alpha, Michonne, or Clementine to rush turn 1, I'd have to attack with them and then command them, right? Whereas with Pamela, I can do it with her first, right? And then 2 people will get their rush. Unfortunately, Rick does, so I should have probably defended first on first turn. But let's say like Clementine got her rush, I could have rushed the central character to remove all the buffs, and then I can just, you know, follow up with the damage from Alpha, and hopefully she doesn't hit the payback character, but she is going to hit Reflect. But yeah, you get the rest of it, basically. You get the rest of it. And that's all. It just gives you potential to do 2 rushes turn 2. And the best bit about it is, right now, is Alpha, if she didn't get taken out, would be in this situation right here, where she'd be able to just do a basic attack again. Whereas normally she wouldn't be in that situation. Normally. Did you do your active? I don't think you did. Haha! You should have Days dock with Michonne. Nah. I didn't even see the command, to be honest, but Days resist on dock is fairly obvious. But there's none on Lou. None on Lou. But I wouldn't, like, I would say that's a stepping stone character. I would be able to take a better team without her. As much as I'd be rushing slower. Like, I always find greens is all about power. At least the current greens. So it's about having power. Like, let me try this team instead. Against that team. So this is like my normal team. And I'd say it's more about just like pure power. And you can see like Brutus nearly one-shot the dude. And this is still turn 2. Yeah? So I killed 4 people by turn 2 with this team, with rushing with less, just because it's pure power based. So, it's like I talked about at the beginning of the stream. There are certain teams that are just built a certain way, you know. So being quicker in certain scenarios is not always the best way. Like that one took 4 turns, and the other one was 2 turns plus 1 basic attack, basically. I think it would have obviously been a bit faster if I rushed, but having a normalize makes a big difference against the payback. Means I could just freely rush without too much of a fear. Our team actually gets quite... I mean, yeah, but to be fair, we haven't got, like, super people in the region. Like, my defense team gets a reasonable amount of defense, and it's not raised. Okay. Yeah, Pamela, I mean, I did a video. Actually, I tried to include free-to-play characters when I do my promo previews, so you can see the utility of free-to-play characters with them. If you're someone who has promos, I think you should at least, like, I'm giving you a lot of benefit of the doubt here, but you should at least know how to use your character. So I shouldn't have to show you your characters as much. I'm more showing people who have got smaller groups of characters to show them what the current accessible characters can do with the current promos. That's why I do that. Like, that's why I use Amber in a lot of my videos when it comes to like using it with using her with Jeremiah, because it was like the combo with those two was really good. So if the combo of those two is really good, then Jeremiah with a promo would be even better, right? She's a budget Andrew, yeah, basically. I hate seeing people with such good tunes but can't build a tune right. Yeah, I think it's harder to be like that in the S-Class era, just because the gap is smaller between free-to-play and pay-to-win. But all you have now is just people continuously buying new characters to stay ahead because they haven't got the skill. I'm 100% fine with people actually buying characters for fun and staying ahead because they want the best characters, but if there are people who genuinely do it because they don't have the ability to keep up unless they do. My faction mate upgraded Nor's defense. He put crit set on a Scotsman. I mean, crit set on a Scotsman is interesting. But the Nor's one is basically kind of an ambush. If you've not got really like great knowledge, some of these characters, you're kind of being set up a lot of the time. And Nora's one of those characters because her base weapon has defense on it. Still not sure why they did that, but it has defense on it. Worst thing about this weapon, right, is it's impossible to get this weapon to become diamond. It's impossible. You can make it masterwork, but it cannot become diamond. And my one just missed out on one crit. It got very large, so it didn't even get to masterwork. Oh no, it wouldn't have. I don't even think it would have. Well, what's the difference? Huge gives 120. Okay, it would have got to masterwork. Would have been 630. But it could not make it to diamond. They put attack on Shiva. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. You know, it's surprising that I can get S-Class beta easily on rewards on level up and stuff. Also, I don't buy battle pass. I mean, I showed at the beginning of the stream I had over 100 of those crates. These crates just here. I had over 100 of these, and I'm just about to get like 10 more. Unless I get overtaken, which is definitely a possibility. So I'll just do a little bit more leveling. Let's just level up. Loot a little bit. 100k. Looks good. That's just to get me 600 more Morgan cards. Oh, I can do my next S-Class. Oh no, it's an hour and 5 minutes. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let me just jump to my other region to see I stay in top 50 there. That region I'm a little bit more important because I don't have Axel or Beta, so I kind of need more cards in this region. It's a good reward structure. You just got to keep up with it. You just got to keep up with it. It definitely seems like coming top, like into a certain like. I've personally jumped purposefully from, you know, outside of the top 50 into top 50, whereas I didn't do that before because the card difference was so little that it didn't really matter. I mean, it did, but it just wasn't really that much of an impact versus your resources. Whereas now, definitely worth it. Okay, Beta. There's a 6-star. Okay. Actually, let me do the 5-star because that's points. That's hella points. I'm quite far behind though. Let me just see how far I have to level. Only 28k. Okay, one sec. My brother has not leveled up. He sometimes is really good and then sometimes just completely forgets about the game. Gonna have to like. I'm just gonna call him on Facebook and then hang up. He's got 3 minutes. He got 3 minutes. I think I told you guys, I jumped onto a call with him on Discord, and I was on like watching his roster through Discord and stuff, and we did a 2-hour call, and I basically like just massively improved his teams and stuff, and then he went into war the next war, and he scored 50k in the space of like an hour and a half or 2 hours, where he generally doesn't do very well in war. And he was like, oh, there's no way I can do well. It's just not putting in the effort. Not putting in the effort. I need to level myself. Let me just thinking too much about my brother. Okay, let's just get a little bit of points here. Let's go for 130k. Get me into the top 50. There we go. We need your bro in 66 now. No, honestly, my bro is proper lax. Way too lax. He only just got a rampage weapon. That has made a difference to his gameplay though. But he's just too laid back on the game. Like, I basically called him out on it, and I was like, yo, you're finding the game more difficult now, but you're also putting less time into trying to fix that. So it's like, yeah. And I think there are a lot of people who are like that. Like, if you're struggling with the game, it doesn't mean you play less and you put less effort in. You put more effort in. You try and find out where you can make things work. Yeah, I'm not opening myself up. Yeah, you would click him as well, honestly. He does really good in level ups. He does okay in raids. He's not very good in SR. Basically anything where he has to spend a large amount of time. Not very good in SR or war. But I mean, he's got a little bit better at war just because I helped him with the team. But yeah. Do you think Dylan could still be viable? It's a hard one. I think there are better alert characters than him now, though. I think Garv's better than him. Amber's better than him. I think Dylan's more for like wave clear and stuff. But yeah. It's a shame. I think he was just like... he was really like... The wall they put in front of getting that character was strange. Real strange. You're going to save your SC pull for Raven. Oh, I can pull for Jeremiah and then pull twice, right? I think I'm going to pull for... I'm going to pull for Jeremiah in this region, and then I'll pull for Raven in the other one. And the reason I'll do that is because... I want to... There's... I'm not sure, to be honest. No worries, Butbeak. I'm going to save this pull. I think I'll just save for Raven, both of them. Thanks for tuning in, Butbeak, though. Okay, guys, we've got to like 82-ish likes on the stream. I want to thank you very much for hitting that like button. This is probably going to be your last chance to hit like while we're live. I'm going to just do this last stage of silver. And then I think I'm going to call the stream. We have streamed for 3.5 hours. I am going to be streaming War this weekend on Saturday, most likely. Are you streaming this weekend, Moon? I know you said I don't want to like commit you to a stream here, but I think you said you were going to stream this weekend, right? Or at least attempt to. Is that going to be this week? What's your Onslaught team? Pretty much what you saw before. Pretty much what you saw before. Just Wangfar leads. Except I don't take Alpha. And I take Trader most likely. Other than that, pretty much the same. And I just put the Trauma Axe in Mateo's hands. New day for my streams are Sundays now. Okay. So Min's going to be streaming on Sunday. I'm going to be streaming on Saturday for some War. So I hopefully see you around then, guys. I'm gonna have some videos out between now and then, without a doubt. I kind of want to get a guide out tomorrow, but I'm in lazy mode this month, honestly. I did a lot of videos last month, and I think I'm a little bit in lazy mode this month. So yeah. Cold War Zombies is free, so I'll be grinding weapons. Okay, no worries, man. Alright, I'll watch streams for sure. For sure. How does this melee team sound? Nor, Tanya, Dot Stevens, Rick, and Clementine lead. Which Dr. Stevens? And I wouldn't take Tanya. You want to take really offensive teams. You know, this is my Clementine lead team. Wrong region. Just like remove Tanya and Alpha. Like Alpha is like really like the most important character almost for a melee attack team. She's easily one of the best, top 3 in every single melee attack team, without a doubt. Turn 1 100% AP against demons. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But I'd say you need Alpha, or you need someone who can normalize, because if you come up against the payback character, you're just going to have to auto attack them. You know, basically attack them down, and that's not going to be fun. That's not going to be too fun. But otherwise, sounds alright. Sounds alright. You want to get a strong attacks weapon on Rick, if you can. What cards do you want to get from the solo level up? I'm going for Beta and Axel in this region. I went mainly for Beta in the other region, and then leftovers. Like I claimed S-Class Beta on my other region. Any leftovers on the cards, I'm going for Morgan until I get him. And I'm probably going to get him because I've got like 80 boxes right now, and I'm going to get another 10 or so, and then there's SR rewards, and yeah. So it's going to be, I'm going to get Morgan, or at least I'm going to get like 8,000 of his cards. My new team is going to be crazy this weekend. Nice. Nice. Okay, guys. Time to jump off. I want to thank you very much for tuning into my stream today. Big shout out to the super chats. I think I had 2, right? Let me just check. I did indeed have 2. We had Mike hitting me up, and we also had Richard as well. Thank you very much for the super chats, guys. I appreciate it. But that is the end of my stream today, like I said. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye.